It's the Knox County Veteran Service Office's Friday Night Lights. Live on 100.9 FM, 93.7 HD2, and on WMVO's Facebook page and YouTube channel. Knox County Veteran Service Office's Friday Night Lights is brought to you in part by Green Automotive Repair, Starting Point Pregnancy and Family Resource Center, UIS Insurance and Investments, Pizza Cottage, Griffin Insurance, Howard Hilton, Utica Feed and Hardware, Mount Vernon Nazarene University, Alumni Roofing, Buckeye Stoves, Prescription Turf Care, Danbury Senior Living, Knox Public Health Mobility Management, Marengo Hardware, Avita Health Systems, Citywide Solutions, Ariel Corporation, Conway's Danville Pharmacy, Velvet Ice Cream, Spearman Financial Services, and Knox County Veteran Services. The Starting Point Pregnancy and Family Resource Center pre- and post-game will start and wrap up tonight's game, so let's kick it off and go to the booth with Curtis Newland and Will Hartley.
And welcome, everyone, to beautiful Licking Valley tonight, week number 9 of high school football here on WMVO Sports. The Licking Valley, the 5-2 Mount Vernon Yellow Jackets make a visit to the undefeated home of the Panthers. However, they are both unbeaten in the conference, and in week 8, that's a big deal. I'm Curtis Newland with Will Hartley, Coach. Coach, the Mount Vernon Yellow Jackets have won 5 straight coming into tonight, and certainly placed the building blocks for the program, Coach Mark Weber, in the right spot. However, Coach Bobman, who has been here nearly 50 years, has a juggernaut of a football team in Licking Valley. They know how to win. How do you match up these two tonight?
Yeah, I think Coach Weber, when he talked earlier, you want to be in meaningful games in October, and here they are with an opportunity to go into Week 10 in the driver's seat for the Licking County League Championship. He talked about playing as a team and taking it one play at a time. This is a big stage. This is a team that's not used to it. As you said, the Panthers are used to these big games. So Mount Vernon just wants to take it one play at a time, lean on each other as a team.
And Mount Vernon, as we know, have been playing very well with the likes of Landon Dawson. Last week had a standout game. We were there for that, along with Mason Richards, the quarterback that really can do it all. And tops in the area, no doubt, in the running for the All-Star Player of the Year next week, with a few other standouts in Knox County.
Well, as you said, Landon Dawson just had a breakout game last week in all three phases of the game, kicking the ball, punting the ball, catching the football, rushing the football, and also on defense. Mason Richards continues to impress as the leader of this football team. Both of these guys are going to have a big night tonight.
It is a very huge matchup. We've got it here on 100.9 FM, 93.7 HD2 on your digital radios and streaming on Facebook and YouTube. Again, a huge matchup. Coming up, Tyler Mathias with Coach Weber of the Mount Vernon Yellow Jackets here on the Starting Point of Mount Vernon pregame show on WMVO Sports. Hey, football fans, as we cheer on our teams this season, let's talk about a crucial support team right here in Mount Vernon.
At Starting Point Pregnancy and Family Resource Center, we're here to support you through every decision, just like a coach guides you through the big game.
Whether it's about pregnancy testing or exploring your options, Starting Point is all about giving you the information and support you need.
Just like every play counts on the field, every choice you make for your life matters.
For more information, visit knoxstartingpoint.com.
Knox Starting Point, you have more choices than you think.
Magical about fall at Velvet's Ye Old Mill. Crisp air, changing leaves, and the sweet taste of our delicious ice cream. But don't wait. The season wraps up at the end of October, and so do our scoops. High school athletes, wear your team jersey and score 50% off a single dip scoop in a sugar or cake cone or bowl. Come make one more memory before the season ends. Velvet's Ye Old Mill, where every scoop is a tradition worth savoring.
So I got this neighbor, Dave. He was kind of curious about my lawn. Grumbled that he bought a patch fix for his yard. Well, it didn't fix the patch. I tried to tell him, call Prescription Turf Care. Come aerate and overseed in the fall. You get a nice, thick, healthy yard next year that goes great with that nice, thick, juicy steak right here. Call 740-397-1203 and ask about a free no-obligation estimate. And remember, if you want a healthy lawn and all the weeds gone, you call Prescription Turf Care.
Call Prescription Turf Care.
Veterans serving veterans.
That's what we do here at Knox County Veteran Services. Hi, I'm Kevin Henthorne, your Executive Director.
And I'm Financial Coordinator Melissa Schenk.
And we're here to meet the needs of Knox County veterans and their families.
We can help with emergency financial assistance,
filing of disability and pension claims, VA healthcare enrollment, and even transportation to VA healthcare facilities.
Please give us a call at 740-393-6742 or stop in and see us at our new location at 105 East Chestnut Street in Mount Vernon.
Your family, the car that you bought when you were 18, the house you turned into a home. UIS Insurance and Investments protects what you love and provides security when you need it most. As an independent insurance agency, UIS Insurance and Investments is able to design a custom policy that's unique to you and assures that all things you love are safe and sound. For more information, go to uisprotect.com. UIS Insurance and Investments, trusted advisors for all your insurance needs.
Are you mechanically inclined and ready to take your career to the next level? If you have experience working on mechanical equipment such as engines or machinery, Ariel Corporation is looking for you. We offer great pay, excellent benefits, unrivaled retirement savings programs, and a safe, clean, and climate-controlled work environment with company-provided tools. Located in Mount Vernon, we offer stability and growth. Apply now at arielcorp.com. That's ARIEL Corp.com.
You're listening to Friday Night Lights on WMVO, your home for high school football all season long. WMVO. All right, Mark Weber is with us. We appreciate him joining us, and it's a biggie tonight for the Mount Vernon Yellow Jackets in week number 9 of high school football as they take on the Licking Valley Panthers, an undefeated squad. The Mount Vernon Yellow Jackets looking for their 6th consecutive win for the first time since 2003. But I know the focus, Coach, it's been taking it 1 week at a time all season long, and it's kind of worked out for you this way. And, you know, we talked about it a number of times down at Pizza Cottage and things about the fact that you guys feel like they could have a perfect record right now, but you're where you're at right now and coming off a victory against Licking Heights. Let's look back to last week against Licking Heights. You guys put on another really good offensive performance. Defense was good. What are your thoughts on that game against Licking Heights?
Yeah, you know, it was one of the best executed games that we've played so far this year. The passing game, the rushing game, and then, you know, the big hits on defense. So I thought it was maybe the most complete game that we've put together thus far.
When you look at some of the things your guys did well, you talk about being a complete game, some of the things you did well, it was the speed on display, and just your thoughts on some of the things that really went well that you say, hey, let's do this next week against Licking Valley.
For sure, yeah, just the overall team speed, getting off the ball, running to the ball carrier, tackling to the ball carrier, just closing the gaps on defense, and then just making the gaps on offense with the overall team speed is kind of where we want to be. Mm-hmm. Our guys are fresh. They're feeling fast still late in the season because we're really hitting the second part of our season now. So championship season. You always say win October. October is by far the most important month to launch you into November.
Coach, I know you don't really look at computer points as much and everything, so we'll save that for another day. But when we talk about being in this position, though, I mean, this is the goal, where you're playing meaningful football games in Week 9 and Week 10, and hopefully get into the playoffs, and then obviously those are meaningful games. But isn't this the goal, to be at this point and playing meaningful football games?
Yeah, in our building, it's the expectation. So there's really not, like I said, not huge surprises. There might be surprises outside of the building, but this is what we've trained for. This is what we practice for. It's really our expectation. So we don't look at our guys and expect less. We expect to be in championship games year in and year out. We expect to be, in that playoff hunt. It doesn't bug me to talk about that. Some people get, bugged about that, but the expectation, the standard is to see Mount Vernon in that top 12 every single year. Week 8, Week 9, Week 10. Now it's just a matter of positioning. Okay, are you going to win these last couple to position yourself better for a longer path?
Yeah. And your situation is kind of interesting this year because you're looking at a team, and Licking Valley is obviously undefeated. Then you got Granville, so you got some real computer points there in front of you. But with Licking Valley, what do you see with this group? They've got a coach that's been there well before I was born and things. But tell us a little bit about what you see with Licking Valley, a very good football team.
Yeah, it's a very, very well-coached football team. They play hard. All 11 are going to do their job. They know the system since they were little. It's really, since the guys were young, it's really the type of program that we're building. So we're kind of, I wouldn't say mirror, but it's very similar. My process is very similar of what Coach Bothman has done for a really long time. He's a legend, and he gets his kids playing right, and then they obviously have a ton of talent too. So that tradition's there, and anytime you play them, you better be ready for 4 quarters.
So tonight, in order to get a win, come out on the road, get one of the biggest wins really in school history for the Mount Vernon Yellow Jackets, what do the Jackets have to do tonight?
Yeah, we have to protect the ball. We have to take chances, take risk. We gotta have explosive plays and not give up explosive plays. So take care of the ball, have explosive plays, don't give up explosive plays, and it still would probably be a battle in the 4th quarter if you live by that, because this team can grind at 8 yards, 7 yards, 6 yards, all the way down the field. So at some point you're going to have to stop them a few times. You're not going to probably stop them the whole night. You're just going to have to make sure you got one more point on the board by the end of the game. At the end of the day, this game, regardless win, lose, draw, makes you better as a program. So it's pretty cool to be playing championship level football. Regardless of the outcome, we got to look at the process and play each snap and know that this game, regardless, advances our program.
Again, Mark Weber, we appreciate you joining us here, Mount Vernon Yellow Jacket head football coach, and look forward to catching up with you after the ball game as well tonight, okay?
Yes, thank you.
Welcome to Danbury Mount Vernon by StoryPoint Group, where we spend every minute of every day providing the best for our residents. We offer living options from villas to independent living, assisted living, and memory care. Our network of communities offers a calendar of enriching activities, fresh chef-prepared meals daily, and a supportive and dedicated team, all of which creates an unmatched experience for seniors and families. If you're looking for an award-winning senior living community that feels like home, then Danbury Senior Living is right for you. Come and discover why life at Danbury Community is so special.
Pizza Cottage in Mount Vernon is one of 11 pizza cottages in Ohio. They are among the nation's best performing pizzerias and ranked in Pizza Today. The finest ingredients is used daily. Treat your customers and employees like family and always give back to the community. Offering not only takeout but also dine-in and full bar. Book your group parties today. Find Pizza Cottage on Facebook or go to pizza-cottage.com to begin your journey of tastes.
Utica Feed and Hardware offers a wide range of services to our clients. With a grain elevator, you'll be loaded up and off on your way in no time. We have formulated feed mixes for livestock as well. If you're in need of plumbing, electrical, paints, lawn and garden supplies, we have you covered. Located in Utica at 138 Church Street, 740-892-3831. Utica Feed and Hardware, 740-892-3831.
Hi, this is Jess Kirby from Starting Point Pregnancy and Family Resource Center. Starting Point is committed not only to life by supporting you in an unexpected pregnancy, but also providing free pregnancy tests, limited OB ultrasounds, STI and STD testing and treatment, and licensed counseling. We offer the Start Here program that is designed to answer your questions about pregnancy and parenting, and where you can earn points to shop in our client-exclusive Bump and Beyond boutique. All programs are completely free for everyone, no income restrictions or insurance required. Visit knoxstartingpoint.com to find your starting point today.
Alumni Roofing is a full-service commercial roofing contractor providing commercial and industrial roofing solutions. Located in Lexington, Ohio, providing service to much of north central Ohio, including the greater metropolitan areas of Columbus, Cleveland, and Akron. Preventive maintenance program, roof health assessment, storm damage assessment, roof replacement, roof restoration, and more. Call 419-884-9715 and mention this ad to receive a free thermal scan and a full roof health assessment. And welcome back here to Licking Valley High School on WMVO Sports, 100.9 FM, 93.7 HD2, and streaming on Facebook and YouTube. I'm Curtis Newland here along with Coach Will Hartley as we want to thank Starting Point of Knox County, our pregame title sponsor, senior night here, big night for Licking Valley, in a beautiful setting, the hills in the background overlooking the valley here from the press box. Big game tonight. The setting is here. Everybody is looking forward to hopefully a terrific game between these two teams. We saw Mount Vernon last week, 5 straight. First time for a long time. Mount Vernon's, something's different in the air with this Mount Vernon team. And we saw Mason Richards last week have a great game, but also a standout, Landon Dawson. He just really ripped up the field.
Yeah, it was really a coming-out party for Landon Dawson. As I said, he really hurt Licking Heights in both the passing game and catching the football out of the backfield, and then also rushing the ball. They really went straight at the Licking Heights defense, and had a lot of success all night, both with Richards and with Dawson.
Coach Weber and the coaching staff, they saw what was working with Dawson last week and stuck with it, and that was a big thing against Licking Heights. Here's the thing. The Mount Vernon team, they do have a lot of weapons. We've seen they have 3, 4, 5 running backs they can go to as well, other than Dawson.
Yeah, they rotate in a lot of guys. Hubbard plays a lot, and then they rotate in some of those guys that are traditionally their defensive standouts like Fitzpatrick and Mullins. I think that one of the keys tonight is they're probably going to have to get 1 or 2 big pass plays as well.
You take a look at Licking Valley and some of their big guys. You've got quarterback Brody Rogers, and talk about who their one of their main guys is.
Yeah, Brody Rogers, three-sport athlete. The Panthers, they made a run to the state championship in baseball in the spring. He was one of their key pitchers, just a standout athlete, just a junior. He's going to be a big part of the running game. And then Donovan Galogli. He's their primary running back, and he is just a load. Big offensive line. Coach Boffin really likes his 2 offensive tackles, the left tackle Maverick Weaver and the right tackle Carson Atkins. Both of those individuals, he says that they're 2 of the best he's ever had, and this is a coach that's been here for half a century almost.
Yeah, and Coach has won a lot of games, no question about that. Coach Randy Boffman, who played here at one time way back, 63% winning record, I believe, since he's been here at Licking Valley. And you're right, if he's saying a statement like that, that's pretty huge because he's had a lot of great players here in the past. We're going to step out. This is the starting point of Mount Vernon pregame show on WMBO.
Homes to high-rises. Citywide Solutions, Sterling Protective Services has you covered. We design custom security systems for your unique property, install HD video surveillance with remote viewing, and provide gate automation, smart keypads, card readers, and mobile access for total control. Plus, our fire alarm systems deliver fast, reliable detection when seconds count. Your security, smarter, safer, stronger. Call Citywide Solutions, Sterling Protective Services today for 24/7 peace of mind.
Spearman Financial Services, financial plans that last a lifetime.
The leaves are turning, harvest is in full gear, and you've been wanting to have your finances reviewed all year. So what are you waiting for? It's time to fall into Spearman Financial Services and make certain that your retirement goals are in place. At Spearman Financial Services, we will carefully review your assets and make recommendations that are suitable for everyone's needs. Please give us a call at 740-397-0731. Once again, 740-397-0731, and schedule your free, no-cost financial consultation today. Spearman Financial Services, financial plans that last a lifetime.
Securities offered through Valmark Securities Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through Valmark Advisors Incorporated, SEC registered investment advisor. Spearman Financial Services is a separate entity from Valmark Securities Incorporated and Valmark Advisors Incorporated. Past performances cannot guarantee future results. One cannot invest directly in an index.
Avita Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is proud to care for area athletes. Fellowship trained in complex knee and shoulder surgery, orthopedic surgeon Dr. Kyle Randall and sports medicine physician Dr. Jeremy Ream provide comprehensive sports medicine and orthopedic care for athletes, weekend warriors, and anyone who wants to get back on their feet, from strains and sprains to ACL and shoulder reconstruction. Avita has the experts you need. Call 419-709-8645.
At the Living Center in Mount Vernon, we provide active, carefree, and secure senior living. Our on-site restaurant and salon mean no more battling Mother Nature to enjoy a meal and feel and look good. Give us a call at 740-397-3897, visit us at thelivingcenter.net, or at 201 North Main Street in Mount Vernon, and find us on social media. The Living Center is a Levering Management senior apartment community.
You're listening to Friday Night Lights on WMBO, your home for high school football all season long. WMBO.
Mount Vernon Yellow Jackets are at Licking Valley tonight to play the Panthers in a big conference matchup. Both teams come in undefeated in the conference. We look forward to this matchup here in just a little bit. Starting point pregame show. Starting point of Mount Vernon. Curtis Newland along with Will Hartley. Let's take a look at some of the other games in the area.
Big game tonight up at Fredericktown. We got Fredericktown and Danville. Fredericktown comes in 7-1. They're sitting 5th in Division 5, Region 18. In these last two games, it's really going to be a factor if they got a home playoff game or not. Danville, they're 4-4. They're sitting 10th in Division 7, Region 27, so they're right there on the bubble. Top 12 teams go. Centerburg in good shape. Centerburg and Loudonville tonight. Centerburg 7-1. They're sitting first in Division 6, Region 23. Right behind them, Centerburg and East Knox tonight. Loudonville and Mount Gilead. Mount Gilead is right behind Centerburg. They're sitting second in the playoff picture in Division 6, Region 23. And then the final game in the league tonight, you got Cardington and Northmore. Northmore on the bubble as well. They're a 4-4 team this year in that Division 6, Region 23, and they're sitting 15th. Again, they got to get up to 12th to make it to the playoffs.
You look at the KMAC this year, and we've said a lot about it. You've got some teams that have been in close games. You take a look at East Knox. You know, they've been in some real close games on the edge of a victory. They've got a really good quarterback in Jax Jax Lester, and they could upset somebody here in the last 2 weeks, right? You just never know. Same thing with like Danville and where they're at. Fredericktown, no doubt going into tonight's game. You know, I'm sure the fans are concerned, but taking them very seriously as they go into the last couple of games.
Yeah, I mean, you look at East Knox, and I'm, talking to Coach Spittler today in school, and he felt pretty fortunate to get out of Howard with a win. As you say, they've just been in a lot of tight games. They just struggled through a lot of adversity this year, and they're still battling. And obviously,
hey, football fans,
as we going into next week, throw the records out the window when they play in the Devil Dog game. So yeah, and a lot of teams, you got Mount Gilead, Fredericktown, Centerburg, all with just one loss. Who's gonna come out and be the league champion, or do we have a shared situation? A lot depends on Week 10.
Devil Dog game is next week. We'll have that coverage here on WMVO. Also, we will have the Freddyburg Trophy game between Fredericktown and Centerburg. That'll be next week on WMVO Sports. And tonight, Mount Vernon and Licking Valley here, the Mount Vernon Yellow Jackets. And I don't know how much time you've got to spend with Coach Weber, but we've seen him on Monday nights a number of times. He's a technical coach, isn't he? He likes to really get into the details. They've worked a lot on speed and timing their speed and so forth.
Yeah, and I mean, what he talked about with Tyler in his interview tonight, I mean, he wants to model his program after programs such as Licking Valley. And he talked about how even getting down into the lower grades and the Pee-wee level and trying to run that same system and instill that same system and same principles and priorities from the bottom all the way up and grow it from bottom to top. So, yes, very, very detail-orientated, and he's got this team and this program heading in the right direction.
Well, if there's a group you'd want to follow, it's certainly Licking Valley and Randy Boffman. He's been at it for a long time. I mean, he has been at Valley, played at Valley, and he did coach some other schools there before starting here back, and I don't know, it was 82 or something. One of the guys here probably tell me, but so we're looking for a bang-up game here tonight. I mean, this is a big game, 3-0, tough conference. I think it was Granville that Licking Valley beat last week, 35-7.
Yeah, big rivalry game.
Yeah, that was a huge game, and so we'll see what happens here tonight coming up in just a moment. That's going to wrap the Starting Point of Mount Vernon pregame show. Back with kickoff after this on WMVO Sports.
UIS Insurance and Investments protects what you love and provides security when you need it the most. They're a full-service, independent insurance agency with a hometown attitude dedicated to providing the best coverage and service possible. UIS Insurance and Investments supports area schools and communities with local offices in Northwest and Central Ohio and Southeast Michigan. For more information, go to uisprotect.com. That's uisprotect.com. UIS Insurance and Investments, trusted advisors for all your insurance needs. Pizza Cottage in Mount Vernon is one of 11 pizza cottages in Ohio. They are among the nation's best performing pizzerias and ranked in Pizza Today. The finest ingredients is used daily. Treat your customers and employees like family and always give back to the community. Offering not only takeout but also dine-in and full bar. Book your group parties today. Find Pizza Cottage on Facebook or go to pizza-cottage.com to begin your journey of tastes.
Hi, this is Jess Kirby from Starting Point Pregnancy and Family Resource Center. Starting Point is committed not only to life by supporting you in an unexpected pregnancy, but also providing free pregnancy tests, limited OB ultrasounds, STI and STD testing and treatment, and licensed counseling. We offer the Start Here program that is designed to answer your questions about pregnancy and parenting, and where you can earn points to shop in our client-exclusive Bump and Beyond boutique. All programs are completely free for everyone, no income restrictions or insurance required. Visit knoxstartingpoint.com to find your starting point today.
Unlock your teaching potential with an education degree from Mount Vernon Nazarene University. Explore your life's meaning while earning a bachelor's degree online in elementary education, or find momentum with a more advanced Master of Arts in Education. Course specializations include Professional Educator's License and Intervention Specialist, including both the initial license and the full license. Learn more at mbnu.edu/online. MVNU, where meaning meets momentum.
Change can be hard, but sometimes it's just what the doctor ordered. If you need a new pharmacy, look no further than Conway's Danville Pharmacy. You can count on us for personalized service, home delivery, and a staff who takes time to listen and care about your health needs and goals. Conway's Danville Health Mart Pharmacy is always accepting new patients. Come in and experience a higher level of care. Transfer your prescriptions today and see how easy change can be.
Thinking about going solar? Think MH3 Solar, right here in Fredericktown, Ohio. At MH3Solar.com, we bring you American-made solar panels backed by a powerful 25-year warranty, covering both performance and manufacturing defects. That's peace of mind you can count on for decades to come. Proudly made in the USA, MH3 Solar is helping Ohio families harness the sun, save money, and secure their energy future. Visit MH3Solar.com today. MH3 Solar, power you can trust, made in the USA.
And welcome back here to Licking Valley on WMVO Sports. Curtis Neal and Will Hartley with you as we get set. Energy is in the air. This is going to be a great football game between two great clubs this year as we get set. Licking Valley will kick it off. Mount Vernon is going to get the ball first for tonight's game. Tonight's game brought to you by Griffin Insurance, Howard Hilton, Mount Vernon Nazarene University, Spearman Financial Services, and Pizza Cottage, ranked in Pizza Today. Find Pizza Cottage on Facebook, all part of the Knox County Veteran Services Friday Night Lights. And here we go for the kickoff. Licking Valley will kick it away off the leg of Levi Lewis. It's going to bounce, and it's loose right now at the 12-yard line, picked up by Mount Vernon. Not a great return that time. Grayson Deem trying to do something with it. Ball just got past him on the kick.
Yeah, a little bit of confusion between himself and the up back. Ball was bouncing around back there before they were able to corral it. Mount Vernon bought a lot of kids for the student section tonight. That's great to see.
Indeed it is. Having a little trouble with the video tonight. Bear with us. They are working on it. Get it going again. Meanwhile, Mount Vernon comes to the line of scrimmage, and Mason Richards will be at the helm for this team. Two receivers out to the left side, one to the right. That's Landon Dawson. Boy, he had a busy week last week. He's to the right side short. Here's the snap. Richards handoff. Left side of the line, tackle, and across the 21-yard line. That'll be a pickup of about 3 yards.
Start with Hubbard. A 3-yard gain there.
So 2nd down and 7 now for Mount Vernon. Split out to the left side is going to be Bryce Krieger. And one receiver wide to the right. Mason Richards in the shotgun. Two backs. Here's the handoff. Hubbard left side around the end. Gets the edge to the 30, to the 35, to the 43, 44-yard line. And we've got a late flag.
I think it's going to be a face mask. Tack a face mask onto that run.
So that certainly will keep the first down. And the Mount Vernon Yellow Jackets.
Good run by Hubbard. Got to the edge. Got north-south.
So it'll be 1st down and 10. And the kind of thing that Coach Weber wants to do is establish confidence in his guys and to show Licking Valley they have come here to play tonight.
This is a good, different look for the Jackets. They got Dawson split out, and they got Luke Mullins in as a blocking back along with the freshman Hubbard. So probably a different look that the Panthers have not seen on film.
Tonight's game brought to you by Buckeye Stoves, Mr. Water Heater Guy, your plumbing superhero. Receiver out to the left side, too tight right. Shotgun Richards. Here's the snap. He's going to run it. Out to the right side edge. Turns upfield to the 45, 40. He's trying to get loose to the 33-yard line before he gets tackled by the Valley defense.
Shows his speed and quickness there.
Mount Vernon winning up front right now here on the first drive of the game.
Good start.
Getting into the secondary there. Almost getting loose.
Yeah, he's got really good acceleration when he gets to the second level.
So the Yellow Jackets sit on the 34-yard line with a 1st and 10 in Licking Valley territory. Their first drive of the night. Green Automotive Repair scoreboard. It is scoreless here in the first quarter. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right side. That's Krieger. He's now in motion from right to left. Here's the snap, a little bit high, handoff Hubbard up the middle, and he's going to pick up 2 quick yards to the 32. Second down and 8.
Early on, Mount Vernon having some success getting to the edge. See if they try and attack the perimeter here on second down.
Licking Valley, big conference game tonight, both undefeated in the league. 2 receivers out to the left for Mount Vernon. That's going to be Deem and Busenberg. Krieger to the right. 1 in the slot. And the official calls time here. Sideline, or what are we talking here? Pointing up to the press box, talking to the coach. 9:39 to go here in the first quarter. The officials say no horns or noisemakers here in the facility.
They got a bunch of them. That's going to make a lot of Panther fans disappointed.
That is.
There's a lot of horns down
and they're
there.
going right now. So this will penalize Licking Valley because the official is not happy about it. So he will probably give him one more shot here.
We got the cowbells going too.
Yeah. Second down and 8. Well, it's an interesting way to start the game. They're yelling up to the booth. So they're not going to start play till the horn stop. You know what's going to happen here, don't you? There's going to be a buzzer that goes somewhere. We'll see. 2 to the left, 1 to the right side, short. So far, we got cowbells. Shotgun, and it hits one of the backs of the players, and Mason Richards does a nice job retaining control. He will lose yards, about 2 on the play, but it's fortunate he even got the ball back.
Yeah. Yeah, errant snap there. Like you say, it's fortunate that Richards is able to get this snap. I really feel almost all of the referee making a big deal about the noisemakers, it probably hurt Mount Vernon. Mount Vernon had that early momentum, and then we've just kind of slowed everything down right here. And you had guys standing at the line of scrimmage for an indefinite amount of time. And
it's a valid point. It hadn't seemed to have bothered them to this point.
Yeah, it's high school football. You like it to be loud.
Third down, ball near the right hash mark. 2 receivers right, 3 spread to the left. Shotgun. Here's the snap to Richards by himself. Gets great coverage. Pass wide open. Krieger, 28-yard line. Advances up the field to the 18. Nice play by Mount Vernon.
Good pitch and catch. As I said, I think that Mount Vernon, they're going to have to lean on their passing game a little bit more tonight. They're going to have to hit some big plays in the passing game, and there was one of those.
Thanks for joining us tonight. 100.9 FM, 93.7 HD2, WQIO HD2 Mount Vernon. Also streaming live tonight on Facebook and YouTube. Thanks for joining us here. WMBO Sports. Krieger out to the left side wide. 2 receivers on the short side right. Mason Richards with 1 off his hip. That's Hubbard. Deem into motion. Here's the snap. Throw, a little screen out to the left side. He catches Deem, turns upfield. Shake and bacon for the score. Mount Vernon up first.
Touchdown.
Here at Licking Valley.
Send Deem in motion. They don't pick him up on coming out the other side. He's wide open in the flats. Nice move once he got into the secondary. Touchdown.
6-0. Mount Vernon on the board first against Licking Valley on the Green Automotive Repair scoreboard. How about that?
Yeah, great opening drive.
Jackson Height will attempt the point after. The sophomore, 5'11", 160 pounds. Waiting for the snap. Long count. Here's the placement kick, and it is good. 7-0 on the Green Automotive Repair scoreboard in the first quarter. Mount Vernon leads it. 7:54 to go. Quarter one on WMVO.
At the Living Center in Mount Vernon, we provide active, carefree, and secure senior living. Our on-site restaurant and salon mean no more battling Mother Nature to enjoy a meal and feel and look good. Give us a call at 740-397-3897. Visit us at thelivingcenter.net or at 201 North Main Street in Mount Vernon and find us on social media. The Living Center is a Levering Management senior apartment community.
You're listening to Friday Night Lights on WMVO, your home for high school football all season long. WMVO.
Welcome back on WMVO Sports. Curtis Newland along with Will Hartley as we get set here for the kickoff after the drive for Mount Vernon. A nice sustained drive. They covered a lot of yardage there, and they executed at the end.
A lot of yardage. Had some success with running the football with Hubbard and also Richards, and Richard hit some nice pass plays as well.
So back to return it is Quinn Hornfeck. And one other as Mount Vernon will kick it away, leading at 7-0 here early in this football game. Here's the approach, height kick. It's a squib, hard, hits the 30-yard line. It'll be picked up there to the 35 and about the 40 for the return, and that's where Licking Valley will have to start off their drive.
Good field position for the Panthers. Panthers coming in tonight, AP Division III, ranked 9th in the state.
Tonight's game brought to you by Utica Feed and Hardware, Velvet Ice Cream, Prescription Turf Care, Knox Public Health, Mobility Management, your path to accessible transportation. What number did you say in the state?
9th in the state.
9th.
D3.
Mount Vernon wants to make a statement here. Of course, Valley wants to continue to make theirs. Here's the handoff, left side, turns upfield to the 40, 42-yard line. Gain of about 2 here. And who was the carry on that? Was that Adam West, the running back?
Galani.
Okay, Galani.
Yeah, Galoni, sorry. Yeah, Fitzpatrick and Mullins on the play. It's two really active linebackers.
Silas Kyle out to the right side split, 2 receivers to the left. Shotgun formation. Here's Rogers, the quarterback. Hard count and gets Mount Vernon to jump. And that will be a penalty. First one for them tonight. Had a face mask on Licking Valley, first drive down the field against Mount Vernon, or against Licking Valley as they did it to Mount Vernon. And here, this one will go against Mount Vernon, puts them 2nd down and 4. On their own 47-yard line, the Panthers. Unlike last week, we can see the numbers clearly tonight, red and white.
Yeah, good look tonight. Good uniform game.
Yes, it is.
Good uniform game.
2nd down and about 3 here for Licking Valley. 7:10 on the clock in the first quarter, 7-0. Mount Vernon leads it. Here's the snap. Rogers out to the left side, throws left, and his man catches it, but it's going to fall to the turf as he tried to turn upfield. That's going to be Evan Lohr, 6 foot 195 senior.
Yeah, he got the first down there. It looked like he was going to get a little bit more, but Turf Monkey got him.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for Licking Valley. They got what they wanted anyway. Quinn Hornfeck will split out to the right side. Silas Kyle out to the left. Junior quarterback in the shotgun, one off his right hip. One's in motion. Here's the snap. Handoff left side and smothered by Mount Vernon. Dropped for a loss of at least 2.
Really good penetration there by the Jackets. Carter Hill.
So a ball back to the 50-yard line. Mount Vernon appearing to start up where they left off from last week.
2nd and long here.
3 receivers out to the right side. Silas Kyle on the short side left. 3 down defensively up front. Rogers, hard snap count. Going to reset. One off his right hip. Here's the snap, drops back a couple of steps, looks downfield, hard throw, right side, caught across the 42-yard line. And that was Silas Kyle, I believe, catching that one over there. Nope, it's Braden Barrows, number 7, 6'1", 190-pound senior. So it'll be 3rd down at about 3. Both teams kind of feeling each other out here. Mount Vernon, of course, strikes first, 7-0 on the Green Automotive Repair scoreboard. Quinn Hornfeck out to the right. Split left again is Kyle. Two backs lined up, I formation with the shotgun. Here's the snap and a pitch out to the right side. Upfield to the 40, to head down to the 45-yard line. And that was Dylan Keeley. 6'2", 200-pound sophomore moving the chains.
Good second effort there.
Licking Valley starting to find their feet in this one.
Initial contact was short of the first down, but he kept his feet churning, picked up the needed yards.
Ball at the right hash mark. Kyle Wright, 3 receivers out to the left, including Keeley. He's wide left. Shotgun. Rogers the snap, whistle, and a false start will go against Licking Valley. That's a tough one to chew on after you just got that first down and been moving the ball.
Yeah, back them up.
Tonight's game brought to you by Utica Feed and Hardware, Velvet Ice Cream, Knox Public Health, Mobility Management, Avita Health Systems, Green Automotive Repair, where your car gets the royal treatment. Silas Kyle out to the right, 3 receivers to the left, split out. In the shotgun. Rogers, here's the snap and the handoff, little counter, and gets about 2 yards out of it, maybe. So it's going to be 3rd down and long.
Again, good penetration by the Jackets. See what Licking Valley comes up with here.
All right. 3 receivers left. 1 to the right side. Licking Valley trying to get back here as they trail at 7-0. Hornfeck motioned out to the left side. The snap throw to Hornfeck. He gets hit right away, but he's going to pick up some yards here. Maybe 6 or 7 up to about the 33-yard line. Licking Valley trying to edge closer to the red zone.
He's going to bring up the third and 7 here, but I would say that Licking Valley's probably in 2-down territory here.
I'm betting. This is a statement here if Mount Vernon could keep Licking Valley off the board in the first drive. Silas Kyle splits wide right by himself, 3 receivers left. Adam West is one of them, including Hornfeck. Here's the snap, the throw, left side, and it's a little overthrown. Adam West had his hands stretched out around the 25, and it's thrown out of bounds, 4th down. So 2:52 to go here in quarter number 1 on WMBO Sports.
See what they're going to do here. They're definitely going to go for it. I'd look for them to set up some kind of run-pass option with their quarterback here.
Braden Barrows out right, 2 others. Left is Kyle. Rogers takes the snap, drops back a couple of steps, looking, has to go out of the pocket. Trying to throw now. He's going to tuck and run up across the 25-20 to the 15 to the 10. Still on his feet. 5 touchdown. Licking Valley scores. 7-6. Boy, he made something out of nothing.
Yeah, he made a lot of guys miss. He's dangerous when he gets to the perimeter. Breaks contain. Very athletic in the second level. 34-yard run there.
Just have to try. All right. Looking for the point after attempt here. Justice McLean, 5'10", 145-pound senior. Here's the kick. It's up. Can't tell from here, and it is good. So 7-7, we've got one for you here tonight on WMBO Sports, 100.9 FM, 93.7 HD2.
home has never meant more. It's not just a place, it's where life happens. Protect yours from the inside out with a home insurance policy from Frankenmuth Insurance. Are you ready to get frank about your insurance needs? Start a conversation with the experts at UIS Insurance and Investments and see if a homeowner's policy from Frankenmuth Insurance is right for you. Get started at uisprotect.com. That's uisprotect.com. Trusted advisors for all your insurance needs.
There's something magical about fall at Velvet's Ye Old Mill. Crisp air, changing leaves, and the sweet taste of our delicious ice cream. But don't wait. The season wraps up at the end of October, and so do our scoops. High school athletes, wear your team jersey and score 50% off a single dip scoop in a sugar or cake cone or bowl. Come make one more memory before the season ends. Velvet's Ye Old Mill, where every scoop is a tradition worth savoring.
And back on WMVO Sports, the kickoff after the touchdown. 7-7, Mount Vernon gets the reception on the kickoff to the 25-yard line and up to about the 27. We got a flag coming in here from the side. Oh, we got more flags. They keep coming, Will.
Yeah, hard to say what that is.
Kind of flags you really don't want to see from the sideline.
Yeah, it came from the Licking Valley sideline.
Well, then you had two over on the far side. Yeah, one of them came out way after the play was over, and the officials are going to talk about it.
Face mask.
That's a big penalty there in a close game like this.
Yeah, second face mask on Licking Valley already.
7-7, Green Automotive Repair scoreboard. Mount Vernon with their second drive of the night on WMVO Sports. And so they will walk that back or jog it back to about the 41-yard line.
Going to give the Jackets nice field position here.
Yeah, real good. No question about that. Deem out to the right side. Also, it's going to be Busenberg. And one receiver to the left. Mason Richards, who's had an exceptional year. He had well over 1,000 yards going into last week's game.
Yeah, he did. Rushing. Didn't hurt his numbers last week either.
No. Here's the snap. Handoff to the right side and trying to turn upfield. Hubbard has nowhere to go. He's tracked down in the backfield for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, they ran that outside zone. Licking Valley all over it there.
So it'll be 2nd down and 12 on WMVO Sports. Ball at the right hash mark for Mount Vernon. Two receivers out to the left, one receiver to the right side. Mason Richards in the shotgun. Hubbard off his right hip. Watch for the blitz. Here's the snap. Handoff. Fake. Mason Richards up the middle. Shake and bake. And he just gets hammered by a couple of red jerseys. And that's another loss. Licking Valley defense has awakened.
Yeah, that's been a staple of the Mount Vernon offense is running that GT with the quarterback. Panthers sniffed it out there.
So it'll be 3rd down and 12 for Mount Vernon. 7-7 on your Green Automotive Repair scoreboard here on WMVO. 3 receivers out to the left side, 2 to the right. Shotgun is Richards, 4 down defensively. Here's the snap. Richards drops back a couple of steps, looks middle of the field, has a man open a little too far out of the reach of Landon Dawson.
Just missed him.
It was a good stride by Dawson. He would have been open right there, just a little too far, and that's going to force Mount Vernon's first punt of the night.
Yeah, just missed him. We saw the miss on those seam routes early last week as well.
Landon Dawson set the punt for the Yellow Jackets. He for the Panthers is number 5, Evan Wool.
The first punt of the night.
So Mount Vernon set the punt it away. Here's the punt. It's going to be shallow, low. Takes a big Mount Vernon roll all the way into the 12-yard line. We'll take a break. Back in a moment on WMVO.
Master Dracula?
Blah, yes, Igor?
Is it too late to buy Halloween costumes at Goodwill?
No, Igor. Halloween shopping season is not over until the great pumpkin screams.
On an outdoor tiki bar seating patio option with big screen TV. Stop by and enjoy great tastes like the Hilton Burger or enjoy Taco Tuesdays at the Howard Hilton in Howard. That's the Howard Hilton, 740-599-2337.
You're listening to Friday Night Lights on WMVO, your home for high school football all season long. WMVO.
Veterans serving veterans.
That's what we do here at Knox County Veteran Services. Hi, I'm Kevin Henthorne, your Executive Director.
And I'm Financial Coordinator Melissa Schenk.
And we're here to meet the needs of Knox County veterans and their families.
We can help with emergency financial assistance,
filing of disability and pension claims, VA healthcare enrollment, and even transportation to VA healthcare facilities.
Please give us a call at 740-393-6742 or stop in and see us at our new location at 105 East Chestnut Street in Mount Vernon.
And back on WMVO Sports, Licking Valley with a big run there. They're going to get up to about the 20-yard line. That'll make it second down and short. That gives them a lot of options in this position.
Yeah, really good surge by that offensive line. It's a really big, rangy offensive line. I can see why Coach Boffman likes those two offensive tackles. Big, rangy kids.
Two receivers to the left for Licking Valley, one over to the right side. Three men down defensively. Here's the snap, handoff, up the middle, charging ahead, gets the first down, and then some yardage. Oh, not much there, but got the first down, and that'll move the chains.
There's a big hit over there by the Jackets. I'm not sure who it was. Okay, it might be Dawson. Delivered the punishment there. Still the Panthers able to get the first down.
So 1st and 10, ball at the 23-yard line. That's going to be the end of the quarter. 7-7 here on WMVO Sports. Thanks for joining us tonight. Knox County Veterans Friday Night Lights on WMVO. Huge game tonight between Mount Vernon and Licking Valley. We'll be back in a moment.
This is Jess Kirby from Starting Point Pregnancy and Family Resource Center. Starting Point is committed not only to life by supporting you in an unexpected pregnancy, but also providing free pregnancy tests, limited OB ultrasounds, STI and STD testing and treatment, and licensed counseling. We offer the Start Here program that is designed to answer your questions about pregnancy and parenting, and where you can earn points to shop in our client-exclusive Bump and Beyond boutique. All programs are completely free for everyone, no income restrictions or insurance required. Visit knoxstartingpoint.com to find your starting point today.
From homes to high-rises, Citywide Solutions, Sterling Protective Services has you covered. We design custom security systems for your unique property, install HD video surveillance with remote viewing, and provide gate automation, smart keypads, card readers, and mobile access for total control. Plus, our fire alarm systems deliver fast, reliable detection when seconds count. Your security, smarter, safer, stronger. Call Citywide Solutions, Sterling Protective Services today for 24/7 peace of mind.
WMVO Sports, 100.9 FM, 93.7 HD2. Licking Valley with the football, 1st and 10. Ball at the right hash mark. Here's the snap. Rolling out Rogers, little spin move. He's under pressure, has to throw it right side. Did he catch it inside? No, incomplete pass. Boy, he got that away just in time. And another high rising flag after the play.
Yeah, it's too bad we've had all these early flags.
Sure takes any momentum out of a good game.
Yeah, I think we might have a legal man downfield here.
Which, of course, would go against Valley. 2nd and 10 right now. They'll march it back. Yep, that's exactly what it was. And to the 20-yard line we go. Into the second quarter here, 11:53, 7-7 on the Green Automotive Repair scoreboard on WMVO Sports. So 2nd down and about 15 here as they come to the line of scrimmage. 3 receivers out to the left side for Licking Valley. One includes Rudisil. One to the right. Boy, it just seems like a lot of time between plays here, doesn't it? Walk it in.
No flags this time.
And Licking Valley will take the lead, 13-7. With 7:46 remaining in the first half of play on WMBO Sports, as we await the point after. Big, tough game, a lot of hitting up front. Tonight's game brought to you by Aerial Corporation, Conway's Danville Pharmacy, Citywide Solutions, Starting Point of Knox County, Griffin Insurance, and Howard Hilton. Comfort food and great times. Here's the kick. It's up, and
good.
It is good. So 14-7 on WMBO. Green's Automotive Repair scoreboard. Licking Valley leads it over Mount Vernon. Back in a moment.
5 East Chestnut Street in Mount Vernon.
Alumni Roofing is a full-service commercial roofing contractor providing commercial and industrial roofing solutions. Located in Lexington, Ohio, providing service to much of north central Ohio, including the greater metropolitan areas of Columbus, Cleveland, and Akron. Preventive maintenance programs, roof health assessment, storm damage assessment, roof replacement, roof restoration, and more. Call 419-884-9715 and mention this ad to receive a free thermal scan and a full roof health assessment. Alumni Roofing would like to give a shout-out to the Fredericktown High School Band Program.
Welcome back here on WMBO Sports, 100.9 FM, 93.7 HD2, 14-7 on the Green Automotive Repair scoreboard. Licking Valley kicks this one off. It's going to be deep. Mount Vernon running up on it to the 20, to the 25-yard line, now 30. 35, oh no! Mount Vernon on the run to the 50, to the 40-yard line, all the way up to the 20-yard line, and gets slammed down. There's going to be some penalty flags over there. I'm surprised. There were some punches over there. That was a long, great return for Mount Vernon.
Yeah, I think it was Fitzpatrick on the return.
Unbelievable. Got into some traffic there at the 30-40, kept finding his way, and all the way up.
Sets Mount Vernon up great here.
19-yard line.
See if they can answer the Panthers.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Mount Vernon Yellow Jackets. Licking Valley, Mount Vernon scored first. Licking Valley came back. Then Licking Valley went ahead, 14-7. Now Mount Vernon in a great situation here. 2 to the left, 1 right. Snap. Rogers, handoff up the middle and up to cross the 15-yard line. Here comes a flag. Unreal.
Yeah, I think we're going to have a hold on Mount Vernon, I think.
Yep, against the Yellow Jackets. So that will bring it back. Great field position there. It's going to go away. Still not terrible, but you just hate to lose yardage. This is a big game. You know, whoever comes out on the raw end of this at the end of the game with a loss, they're going to look at this kind of thing right here, right? You can pretty much tally up those penalties. And
yeah, this is if Mount Vernon's not able to capitalize here, this is definitely a lost opportunity, missed opportunity.
Krieger out to the left. Now he's going to move. They're going to shift around here a little bit. He's going to cap on the end of the line. A couple of receivers there. One to the right side. Here's the snap. Richards is going to keep it, running out to the left side. Getting stretched out by the defense, and a nice job by Valley. And I don't know if he gets back to the line of scrimmage here.
I don't believe he did. Try to get Richards to the edge again. Licking Valley, really good inside-out pursuit.
So 2nd down and 20 here for Mount Vernon. Again, our video stream is not working right now. Well, it might be up now. They are close. Had to do some rearranging with the stadium and getting knocked out here a little bit. So we're going to keep working on it. Thanks for keeping with us on the radio. 2 to the right, 1 to the left side. Here's the snap. Mason Richards and a whistle called. Is that a timeout? Yep. Mount Vernon will call a timeout.
Timeout, Mount Vernon.
We're going to step out as well on WMVO Sports.
Repair, where your car gets the royal treatment. This team is on a mission to deliver service so good, even your car will want to shake hands. They offer everything from routine checkups to major overhauls. So whether your car's making a noise that sounds like it's auditioning for a comedy club or just needs a little TLC, roll on down to Green Automotive Repair.
This is Jimmy at Green Automotive Repair, 506 Harcourt Road, Mount Vernon. Good luck to all the student athletes.
And back here at Licking Valley on WMVO Sports, second down and 20. Mount Vernon wanted to talk about it, and so they did with a timeout. Green Automotive Repair scoreboard, again, 14-7. Licking Valley leads it, but Mount Vernon in a prime position here to tap on some score. Two receivers to the right, two left. Richards, the quarterback, by himself in the shotgun. One's in motion, that's Deem. Here's the jet sweep fake, and it's going to be Richards straight up. And he's going to get taken down after about a gain of a yard.
Tried that GT again. Not much there. It's a big third down.
This is a big third down here. What do you think's gone through the mind of Coach Weber and his staff right here?
Well, we'll see if they set up a screen here. This might be a good place for a screen.
And why do you say that?
Well, take advantage of this Licking Valley pass rush. This defensive front's been getting a lot of penetration. See if we can take advantage of that and use it against them.
Three right, two left. Here's the snap. Richards looks long. Down the seam, has a man open. Outstretched arms. Dawson can't come home with it.
Missed that seam route again. Man, they just cannot make the connection there. They're just so close. We saw the same thing last week until late they were able to hit that play.
The Licking Valley. And Valley was, to me at least, it looked like they were playing a little shallow on that, and Mount Vernon trying to take advantage of it. Could not connect. Valley was quick enough on the defensive side also to be in play. 14-7, 5:28 to go in the first half. I think we're streaming again, aren't we? Okay, we are streaming again on the video, Facebook and YouTube. Two right, one left, and a whistle called. Is that another timeout? Yes.
Yeah,
Mount Vernon.
He was going to get delay of game, so they had to burn another one.
All right, so we'll be back after this on WMVO.
Above and beyond to offer the friendly and knowledgeable support you deserve. We make managing your health easier with a variety of personalized services. It's what community is all about. In Knox County and Danville, your community Health Mart pharmacy is Conway's Danville Pharmacy. Experience the difference. Visit Conway's Danville Pharmacy, 14 East Main Street, taking the time to listen and care.
So I got this neighbor, Dave. He was kind of curious about my lawn. Grumbled that he bought a patch fix for his yard. Well, it didn't fix the patch. I tried to tell him, call Prescription Turf Care. Come aerate and overseed in the fall. You get a nice, thick, healthy yard next year that goes great with that nice, thick, juicy steak right here. Call 740-397-1203 and ask about a free no-obligation estimate. And remember, if you want a healthy lawn and all the weeds gone, call Prescription Turf Care.
Call Prescription Turf Care.
Welcome back on WMVO. Picked off on the pass, and it's Licking Valley with the ball. And that was devastating for Mount Vernon there.
Yeah, Evan Law just read that. He read that perfectly and stepped in front. That's really unfortunate. And as I said, that's a missed opportunity for the Jackets after that great return.
5 minutes, 18 seconds to go here in the first half. Licking Valley leads at 14-7. This is a tight game here. Mount Vernon just has to keep their head on their shoulders and make a great defensive stop.
I think it goes back to what Coach Weber said in the pregame, just one play at a time. It's a one-score game. Yeah, this is a crucial part in the game right now. How do they respond?
Pair of receivers on both sides of the line. Ball near the right hash mark. Three men down defensively. Here's the snap. Rogers, spin move, throws out to the right side. Is caught by Kyle. Up to the field to the 50, 45-yard line. And they've had a couple of those where they've been able to come in from the corner and get a quick pass. And that was enough for a first down.
Yeah, Hornflack again. It's good. They've got some nice, tall, rangy receivers.
So 1st and 10, ball at the 43-yard line of Mount Vernon. Trio of receivers split left, one to the right side. Rogers takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws left on the screen, and a big hit. That was Quinn Hornfeck getting the catch, but he got slammed to the ground.
Monahan. I really like Monahan. He had a lot of big plays last week at his corner spot. He's a really, really solid open field tackler, and there you see it again.
That was a big tackle, too, for a yard loss. As Licking Valley would like to tack another one on here. It's a big stand here. Big set of downs for both squads. Again, coming in 3-0.
Big personnel shift by the Panthers here. They're going to be close on the play clock. They got timeout.
Timeout. 4:15 to go here in the first half. 14-7 on your Green Automotive Repair scoreboard. All part of the Knox County Veteran Services Friday Night Lights.
Think MH3 Solar, right here in Fredericktown, Ohio. At MH3Solar.com, we bring you American-made solar panels backed by a powerful 25-year warranty, covering both performance and manufacturing defects. That's peace of mind you can count on for decades to come. Proudly made in the USA, MH3 Solar is helping Ohio families harness the sun, save money, and secure their energy future. Visit MH3Solar.com today. MH3 Solar, power you can trust, made in the USA.
Back here, WMBO Sports, Licking Valley High School. Curtis Newland, Will Hartley with you. Again, the stream is working once again on our YouTube and Facebook. Thanks for your patience, and thanks to the crew for physically moving some things around, and we'll cross our fingers. All right, 2nd down and 11. Licking Valley with the football here. They'll come to the line of scrimmage. 3 set right, 1 left. Ball at the left hash mark, 45, 44-yard line. In Mount Vernon territory is the snap to Rogers, hands it off, fake, throws down the way, and stretched out and caught at the 22-yard line, number 7, Braden Barrows. Oh, my goodness. He stretched out with all of his might and brought it in.
Wow. Great catch. As I said, they got like 3 or 4 of these guys on the perimeter that are just great-looking kids.
Yeah.
All over 6 foot, long and lean, run really well. All seem to be able to catch the ball well as well, also.
That was impressive. 3 receivers to the right side for Licking Valley, 1 to the left. Here's the snap. Hand off Keeley. Turns upfield. He's going to walk it in. Touchdown. Found a big hole in the defensive side of Mount Vernon, and that's going to be a big score.
The sophomore, nice run. Stuck his foot in the ground. Got north-south. Pretty much untouched.
Taking a 2-touchdown lead here, waiting for the point after. Mount Vernon with a gut check there. They're going to have to respond. They can't let this one get out of hand. Quinn Hornfeck will hold the ball for Valley. Point after attempt. Here's the snap, a little bit low. Kick is off. Looks good from here, and it is. 21-7. Licking Valley leads it on WMBO Sports.
Kirby from Starting Point Pregnancy and Family Resource Center. Starting Point is committed not only to life by supporting you in an unexpected pregnancy, but also providing free pregnancy tests, limited OB ultrasounds, STI and STD testing and treatment, and licensed counseling. We offer the Start Here program that is designed to answer your questions about pregnancy and parenting, and where you can earn points to shop in our client-exclusive Bump and Beyond boutique. All programs are completely free for everyone. No income restrictions or insurance required. Visit knoxstartingpoint.com to find your starting point today.
Back here at Licking Valley on WMBO Sports, where the score is 21-7 on the Green Automotive Repair scoreboard. Tune in tomorrow for Big Ten action as the undefeated #1 Ohio State Buckeyes invade Camp Randall to battle the Wisconsin Badgers. Watch Julian Sand and Jeremiah Smith lead the charge against the struggling Wisconsin squad. Pregame begins at 2 on WMBO. Kickoff just a little after 3:30.
Hey, you feel for Coach Luke Fickle out there at Wisconsin, just struggling a little bit right now.
Oh, yes, playing against his alma mater, of course. And Ryan Day, one of the winningest coach percentages, he passed Newt Rockney or something, I think, recently?
Just goes from strength to strength.
Here's the kickoff. This one's going to be high out to about the 11-yard line. Returned by Mount Vernon. Across the 20 to the 25. It's going to be Krager to the 30. 35 and a big hit. Slam down, and that's a penalty. Went out of bounds and a little extra on the end of it. It's just unfortunate.
Yeah, I think the refs are signaling horse collar.
Ton of penalties here tonight. Coach Boffman over there right now trying to get an explanation. I thought maybe they called it because it was kind of over the line and kind of late, but the initial call I think was horse collar. Is that what they're saying?
That's what the officials, what his signal was.
So Coach
the
Boffman.
side judge to the head official, he signaled horse collar.
So they're having a discussion right now, the officials. Tonight's game brought to you by Pizza Cottage, Alumni Roofing, Spearman Financial Services, and Mount Vernon Nazarene University. It's a long conversation out there. Don't forget the All-Stars. We're going to announce next week. We were going to do it this week, but there were several players in play here. We wanted to let another night go by.
Big games this week.
Yeah, big games. Maybe we'll get some updates in a little while. They're going to wave the flag off. And Licking Valley fans are happy about that. So it'll be 1st and 10, ball at the left hash mark from the 36-yard line. Mount Vernon with the football, trailing 21-7, 3:40 to go. Plenty of time here in the half. I think if you're Mount Vernon, if you could just bring it within a touchdown, you'd be happy here.
Oh, totally.
Two receivers to the left, one to the wide right. 4 down up front. Deem in motion from left to right. Here's the snap. Richards handoff up the middle. Hubbard, and he gets hit by a line of red jerseys. Nowhere to go. And there's a flag. Oh, my goodness. Come on, guys. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's 6 flags out there.
Who knows what's going to happen here.
I could see it. I saw there was a late contact one way or the other. You know, both sides are doing it. Just
pushing and shoving.
It's just unfortunate.
I'm sure this is going to be offsetting. That many flags would have to be.
I would think so. A lot on the line here tonight, so there's a lot of emotion, no question, between the two teams. Two teams that really don't have a very long history with each other. Last year.
Was that the first game? That was going to be my next question.
I don't know if they've ever played before that. Yeah. Offsetting penalties. All right, guys, let's play football.
Yeah, I would say you're probably right. I would bet last year. They've never been the same division.
Right.
They were the same size.
It wouldn't have really made sense, So it'll be 2nd down and 9 for Mount Vernon. Krager left, 2 receivers right. In motion is Krager to overload the right side. Here's the snap. Keeping it, Richards left side. Tries to turn upfield. Closed down by Valley. Boy, the Panthers have really done a job closing the edge because that's what Mount Vernon was getting early.
They were, and Licking Valley is just really controlling the line of scrimmage right now. And Mount Vernon's having a hard time getting any movement. And just can't get any of these plays going. They can't get to the edge, and they're having trouble running off tackle as well.
Big 3rd down here for the Yellow Jackets. 3rd and 8 from the 38-yard line. 3 receivers right, 2 short left. Richards by himself in the spread. Snap. Couple of steps back. Fires away to Krager right into traffic. Incomplete pass. Boy, that was a bullet. Of course, it had to be because he had 2 defenders right in his pocket.
Yeah. Merlot was right there. Richards is having trouble seeing those inside coverage guys inside out. He's not accounting for them. Cost him on the pick, and there another big play. Guy coming from the inside out, making a play on the ball.
4th and 8, forced to punt, and Dawson has not really been a part of this game. They've not been able to get into it.
Very surprising. Yeah, I can't think of one touch that he's had.
No, they tried to get it to him. It was an incomplete pass. Here's the kick. Down to the 30-yard line. There's a flag. We got a lot of pushing down here, and it's going to be about the 28-yard line. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, I haven't seen Dawson in the backfield very much. He's been more to the traditional tight end H-back position.
We don't keep track. Usually we can keep track in your mind the penalties. But tonight, I don't think there's any way to do that. There's been a bunch. So we'll wait for the officials to figure it out. I mean, it looked like a push in the back over here, and they were a lot of pushing back and forth after the play, away from the play.
It's against Licking Valley.
So Valley will take the brunt of that one. So they'll march them back. And now is that a hold that they're face mask?
Another face mask against the return team. So out back one. That's the third face mask.
Good.
We've had called against Licking Valley tonight.
So first down and 10 for Licking Valley and the Panthers.
Mount Vernon really needs to buckle down here. They don't want to allow another score with only 2:30 left in the half.
Need a big defensive stand. Here's the rollout by the quarterback, Rogers. He's going to turn upfield and run it. Cross the 25 on the dive. That's a big gainer.
Yeah, it was.
About 7.
We talk about all the flags, but right there the officials missed the hold. Real tug on one of the rush guys from Mount Vernon.
Says they're getting tired. That's why. Tired of pulling that thing out. We could only hope, right? 3 to the left, 1 to the right side wide. Here's the snap and the handoff. Galoni, and he gets hit up front, but he breaks away up to the 35, 36-yard line. That's a first down for the Panthers.
There again, he just shows how physical he is. Just breaks that initial contact, bounces outside, another first down.
Mount Vernon, who started off hot, right now defensively, they've got to find somebody that's going to make some stops. Too many yards on each play for Valley. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right side. In the shotgun, 1 behind him. Here's the snap fake to Galoni. Looking for the throw in the pocket, and that's a sack, and that's the play I was talking about. Mount Vernon gets the sack.
Is that Mullins?
Yep, Mullins with a big play. And that's exactly what I was talking about. Mount Vernon has to find somebody who's going to step up and make something happen. That's a loss on the day.
Mullins and Carter Hill apply the pressure there. Got to Rogers. That's a big play, as you say.
2nd and 15.
Keeps the clock rolling, too.
For Valley, 1:13 on the Green Automotive Repair scoreboard. Valley wants to take the time off, 21-7. They don't want to get Mount Vernon another chance here in the half. 3 to the left, 1 to the right side wide. Here's the snap and the handoff. Galoni, left side of the line, and he gets taken down after a gain of about 6. Nice arm tackle that time by Mount Vernon, but still getting the yardage he needs. 3rd down at about 8 for the Panthers. They'd be fine with running this baby off, wouldn't they?
I think you might be right.
1 receiver out to the left.
There's no hurry here.
3 receivers out to the left now, 1 to the right. Play clock at 8 seconds. Here's the snap, handoff. Galoni up the middle, and he's going to pick up nice yardage, 5 or 6 there. 15 seconds on the clock.
Looks like that's going to be it.
Yep, they're going to go to the locker room, folks. They're going to walk off the field. 4 seconds, and that's the end of the half. Licking Valley on top, 21-7 on the Green Automotive Repair scoreboard. And we'll be back in a moment on WMVO.
You're listening to Friday Night Lights on WMVO, your home for high school football all season long. WMVO.
Veterans serving veterans.
That's what we do here at Knox County Veteran Services. Hi, I'm Kevin Henthorne, your Executive Director.
And I'm Financial Coordinator Melissa Schenk.
And we're here to meet the needs of Knox County veterans and their families.
We can help with emergency financial assistance,
filing of disability and pension claims, VA healthcare enrollment, and even transportation to VA healthcare facilities.
Please give us a call at 740-393-6742 or stop in and see us at our new location at 105 East Chestnut Street in Mount Vernon.
This is Tonight in High School Football on the Ohio News Network. Once again, here's Skip Mossick.
We are presented by Beck's Hybrids. At Beck's, they are and will remain farmers at hearts. And welcome back, everyone. Halftime of your game broadcast. Coming up next week, there are some great Week 10 high school football rivalries around Ohio, but probably none is bigger than Massillon-McKinley. Former Buckeye quarterback Justin Zwick lived through this rivalry for a couple of seasons. And Justin, take us through what next week is like and what this rivalry, I guess, was like to be a part of.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So, I mean, next week's going to be the high school's going to look a little bit different. They come in and they basically wallpaper the entire school with, banners that the cheer squad puts out and puts together. And, you walk into that place and there's balloons hanging everywhere. I mean, it looks like a totally different place. And then all week long, they'll be doing breakfasts between Massillon and McKinley. They'll have their huge parade with a huge bonfire. They go all out. This is a game that means a lot to each town, and it has for a long, long time. And I was lucky to be a part of it for 2 years, and in those 2 years we actually got to play them 3 times. So it was pretty cool to have that with a playoff victory. But it's a huge week. This is a game that goes back way, way back, and these two cities, I think they're 13 miles apart or something crazy like that. And it's just, they all want to win this game at the end of the year, and it was really cool to be a part of. But it's always a big game in Massillon, no matter who you're playing. But when you get to Week 10, man, things are ratcheted up a little bit, and you got to be ready to go come Saturday afternoon.
Justin, you obviously lived through Ohio State, Michigan as well. Is it similar where the first thing people want to know when they talk to you is what was your record against McKinley?
It is that way. I always, coming out of high school, I always kind of said, getting ready for a place like Ohio State, with that rivalry with Michigan, Massillon-McKinley is probably the closest you're going to come being in a high school setting, at least here in Ohio. And, it is, people love that. I'm 3-0 in 2 years. That's what I always like to tell people. And, it's definitely a benchmark for, how did you do against that team down the road? And, I don't even know. They're probably close to being 50-50, I'd imagine, the overall record. But, I think Massillon has done a pretty good job here in the last few years of, getting those wins.
Well, Justin, some may remember you started your high school career at Orrville. I mean, your team won a state title your freshman year, and then you transferred to Massillon following a pretty successful sophomore season. We know how people roll their eyes at transfers sometimes, especially today, but take us back 25 years. What was that process and whole experience like for you? And I guess do some people back home still give you the stink eye?
Well, it was an interesting thing. I was really... I guess Spielman had kind of done it before me, years before me. But yeah, we had a lot of success in Orrville, and Orrville had a great rivalry as well with Worcester. I think they're in the top 5 of for longest rivalry. So we had a lot of great tradition there as well, and had some success. And coming out of my sophomore year, we went to the semifinals and lost. And I just was thinking, if I'm gonna really take this serious and try and go play Division I football, I want to see what I can do at Division I football in high school. Just get to the top level that you can. And, we had played at Massillon in the state championship game, so I had a feel for Paul Brown Tiger Stadium and how cool that whole setting is. And, it's 27 minutes down the road. So it was, it's just a thing where, it was open enrollment back in those days. So I literally went to school in Orrville on Friday, signed all my papers and, told everybody what was happening. And on Monday morning, I was going to Massillon. And it was a strange deal, but I got there middle of my sophomore year, after basketball season. And, they, of course, Massillon just, brought me in. And, I fit right in. And it was just football all the time. And, that was what we were there for. And it was just a special time. But, yeah, Orrville, unfortunately didn't see – what I saw or, didn't think I was doing the right thing. And, we fixed their mailbox about every weekend during the football season. When I graduated, a lot of people came back around and realized, hey, you're going to Ohio State. This kind of worked out for you, by making this move. And, everything's, kind of smoothed over by now.
Former Buckeye quarterback Justin Zwick. Enjoy the Massillon-McKinley rivalry from afar next week. We appreciate your time, okay?
All right, Skip, thanks.
And we'll be back on the Ohio News Network.
Bex recognizes this week's player with heart, Christopher Kinsey from Cardington Lincoln High School, for his commitment and passion on the field and within the farming community.
I mean, I've been playing with these kids since I was in 5th grade, so you kind of build like a brotherhood and like the camaraderie that you have, not just about the game, just like kind of life itself, you know, responsibility, knowing where to be. Resilience is a big one too. I feel like I've gained from it.
Lessons in football, lessons in FFA.
You know, the things I learned, and I knew that I wanted to have, like, hopefully maybe an ag background in my life. You know, I've showed livestock since I was, you know, very young, and so it was just kind of a given.
And, of course, the importance of agriculture.
There's family generation farms that, you know, that's their whole life, you know, and agriculture, I mean, that's the stuff that brings your community around. Yeah, I think it's just the most important thing ever. I mean, people underestimate it.
At Bex, we are and will remain farmers at heart.
Avita Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is proud to care for area athletes. Fellowship trained in complex knee and shoulder surgery, orthopedic surgeon Dr. Kyle Randall and sports medicine physician Dr. Jeremy Ream provide comprehensive sports medicine and orthopedic care for athletes, weekend warriors, and anyone who wants to get back on their feet, from strains and sprains to ACL and shoulder reconstruction. Avita has the experts you need. Call 419-709-8645.
Cold showers, leaky water heater. This looks like a job for Mr. Water Heater Guy, here to save the day. Brand new water heaters installed with tank, or go tankless with Renai system at superhero pricing. Plus general plumbing work, parts and labor out the door. Incredible pricing, incredible service. Call 740-324-9912. Mr. Water Heater Guy. Up, and hot water heater problems away.
Dreaming of greater independence? Knox County Mobility Management is your path to accessible transportation. Whether you need to get to the grocery, the doctor, or just somewhere that you need to be, call 740-392-2200, extension 2218. Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30. Free transportation coordination services are provided at no charge. Visit knoxhealth.com to learn more. Knox Public Health. Let us help get you where you want to go.
Take the next step in your nursing career with a degree from Mount Vernon Nazarene University. Customize your Doctor of Nursing practice degree and choose from any of our 3 available tracks: nursing practice, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner, or family nurse practitioner. This program is designed for students with a bachelor's or master's degree. Our counselors are available now to answer your questions and get you started. Visit mvnu.edu/DNP for more information. MVNU, where meaning meets momentum.
You're listening to Friday Night Lights on WMVO, your home for high school football all season long. WMVO.
Green Automotive Repair, where your car gets the royal treatment. This team is on a mission to deliver service so good, even your car will want to shake hands. They offer everything from routine checkups to major overhauls. So whether your car's making a noise that sounds like it's auditioning for a comedy club or just needs a little TLC, roll on down to Green Automotive Repair.
This is Jimmy at Green Automotive Repair, 506 Harcourt Road, Mount Vernon. Good luck to all the student athletes.
From the Ohio News Network, this is the Ohio Education Association Tonight in high school football. Named Best Sports Program in the Country by the National Association of State Radio Networks. Tonight in high school football is presented by Bex Hybrids. Now here's your host, Skip Mossick.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Tonight in High School Football's Halftime Report. As we approach Week 10 next week, there are several big rivalry games across Ohio, perhaps none bigger than Massillon-McKinley. We'll talk about that rivalry with former Massillon great Justin Zwick next on the Ohio News Network.
Friday night under the lights reminds us teamwork, dedication, and community start in our schools. I'm Ohio Education Association President Jeff Wenson, and on behalf of the OEA's 120,000 members, we are proud to sponsor tonight's game and even prouder to support our public schools. Whether it's touchdowns or
You're
textbooks,
listening to Friday Night Lights on WMVO, your home for high school football all season long. WMVO.
Howard Hilton Grill, just east of Apple Valley on Coshocton Road, has a casual, cozy atmosphere, offering comfort food and good times. Open daily from 10 in the morning to 1 a.m., now adding Sunday morning breakfast at 8 a.m. The Howard Hilton also recently added on an outdoor tiki bar seating patio option with big screen TV. Stop by and enjoy great tastes like the Hilton Burger or enjoy Taco Tuesdays at the Howard Hilton in Howard. That's the Howard Hilton, 740-599-2337.
Country Court Skilled Nursing and Rehabilitation Center lets you experience the heart of caring with skilled nursing and therapy for after surgery. We also provide outpatient therapy for those able to return home. Give us a call at 740-397-4125. Visit us at 1076 Coshocton Avenue, countrycourt.com, and find us on social media. Country Court is a Levering Management Skilled Nursing Center.
Spearman Financial Services, financial plans that last a lifetime.
You work your entire life, and now it's time to retire. The anxieties intensify, and you may second guess if this is possible, or do you continue working? These feelings are normal, and at the end of the day, you will be at peace with your decision. At Spearman Financial Services, we understand this important decision and will carefully work with everyone to assist with retirement needs as well as emotional support. Please call Spearman Financial Services and schedule your free, no-cost consultation today. Spearman Financial Services, financial plans that last a lifetime.
Securities offered through Valmark Securities Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through Valmark Advisors Incorporated, SEC registered investment advisor. Spearman Financial Services is a separate entity from Valmark Securities Incorporated and Valmark Advisors Incorporated. Past performances cannot guarantee future results. One cannot invest directly in an index.
Are you mechanically inclined and ready to take your career to the next level? If you have experience working on mechanical equipment such as engines or machinery, Ariel Corporation is looking for you. We offer great pay, excellent benefits, unrivaled retirement savings programs, and a safe, clean, and climate-controlled work environment with company-provided tools. Located in Mount Vernon, we offer stability and growth. Apply now at arielcorp.com. That's ARIEL Corp.com.
You're listening to Friday Night Lights on WMVO, your home for high school football all season long. WMVO.
This is ONN.
Our thanks again to Justin Zwick for talking a little Massillon-McKinley high school football rivalry with us this evening. Enjoy the second half of your ball game. I'm Skip Mossick on the Ohio News Network.
This has been the Ohio Education Association Tonight in High School Football, presented by Beck's Hybrids from the Ohio News Network.
Whether it's your home, farm, auto, business, RV, or boat, Griffin Insurance has you covered. Located at 300 Coshocton Avenue in Mount Vernon, we've been protecting what matters most to Knox County for decades. Call 740-397-7488 today and experience the trusted local service you deserve. Griffin Insurance, coverage you can count on from people you know.
This is Lorraine from Buckeye Stoves. Crisp air, hot chocolate, and football. This is what I think about when fall approaches. I also think about wood, pellet, and gas stoves. At Buckeye Stoves, we can take care of you from start to finish. Are you ready for heating season? Call Buckeye Stoves to schedule a chimney sweep or dryer vent. Maintenance is the key. Buckeye Stoves, located on State Route 95 in Fredericktown. BuckeyeStoves.com. Buckeye Stoves, the cozy way to save.
You're listening to Friday Night Lights on WMVO, your home for high school football all season long. WMVO.
Veterans serving veterans.
That's what we do here at Knox County Veteran Services. Hi, I'm Kevin Henthorne, your Executive Director.
And I'm Financial Coordinator Melissa Schenk.
And we're here to meet the needs of Knox County veterans and their families.
We can help with emergency financial assistance,
filing of disability and pension claims, VA healthcare enrollment, and even transportation to VA healthcare facilities.
Please give us a call at 740-393-6742 or stop in and see us at our new location at 105 East Chestnut Street in Mount Vernon.
Dreaming of greater independence? Knox County Mobility Management is your path to accessible transportation. Whether you need to get to the grocery, the doctor, or just somewhere that you need to be, call 740-392-2200, extension 2218. Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30. Free transportation coordination services are provided at no charge. Visit knoxhealth.com to learn more. Knox Public Health. Let us help get you where you want to go.
The Shop on Main, located in downtown Fredericktown, is your newest local flower shop, also offering merchandise crafted by local merchants. The shop is open Monday through Wednesday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Thursdays and Fridays, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., and 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturdays. Stop in for a unique gift or brighten someone's day with a fresh flower arrangement. Reach us at 740-848-0094.
You're listening to Friday Night Lights on WMVO, your home for high school football all season long. WMVO.
And welcome back, everyone. WMVO Sports, 100.9 FM, 93.7 HD2. It is the UIS Investment and Insurance Halftime Show. I'm Curtis Newland along with Will Hartley. The score here on the Greens Automotive scoreboard at halftime, 21-7. It's Licking Valley leading. And let's take a look at some of the halftime or the first half scoring.
First half scoring. So Mount Vernon had a great opening drive. Richards to Deems, 18-yard pass. That was at the 7:54 mark in the first quarter. Licking Valley came right back. On fourth down, Rogers, quarterback, scrambled, had a 34-yard scramble for touchdown. That was with 2:17 left. PAT also good. Second quarter was all Licking Valley. Galone had a 14-yard run halfway through the second quarter. And then Keeley, the young sophomore, came back with a 21-yard run with 3:48 left. PAT good. Halftime score 21-7, Panthers.
All right, and let's talk a little bit about the other games in the area.
So in the throughout the league, KMAC, Fredericktown at halftime up against the Blue Devils of Danville, 27-7. Centerburg all over East Knox, 45-6. Cardington and Northmore in a close one. Cardington got the edge, 28-22. And over at River Valley, you've got Clear Fork 27, River Valley 7.
All right.
With the half.
Thank you for the update here. Again, the score is 21-7. Our game tonight on the Knox County Veteran Services Friday Night Lights is brought to you by Starting Point of Knox County, Griffin Insurance. Coverage you can count on from people you know. Howard Hilton, Mount Vernon Nazarene University, Spearman Financial Services. Retiring and uncertain, call Spearman Financial Services. Don't forget Ohio State in action tomorrow. And the showdown, Pitt's Powerhouse Ohio State, of course, 6-0 and rolling against Wisconsin at Camp Randall Stadium. And it should be a fun one. Julian Sand facing Badgers coach and former Buckeye Luke Fickle, who's kind of under pressure with the way their team started out. Coverage starts at 2 o'clock with pregame on WMVO. So that will be a fun game to watch and listen to tomorrow. And, of course, you can catch it on 100.9 FM, 93.7 HD2 WMVO. And some people ask, why don't you stream that on the apps and so forth? Because of contracts, we cannot do that. So that's the answer. Anyway, Curtis Newland, Will Hartley with you here at halftime, Mount Vernon and Licking Valley. Let's talk about some of the things that happened in the first half and things they're probably going to do to try to correct that. Let's begin with Mount Vernon and Coach Weber.
Well, I mean, both teams, they got to just clean up the mistakes that are costing all of these penalties. It's been a ton of penalties. So, as you mentioned, I'm sure both coaches wanted to address that. I think Mount Vernon, it starts at the line of scrimmage right now. They're just getting dominated up front by the Licking Valley defensive front. So it starts with get some movement up front. We saw them have some success getting to the perimeter. And also in the passing game, they've had some opportunities, but they've just misfired on those, so maybe they come back. And they've had some good looks there. Hopefully they can connect on those looks. And maybe get the ball to Dawson a little bit more. He didn't have very many touches. Was not much of a feature in the offense in the first
yeah, I've got to think
half.
they'd be talking about that a lot. And, of course, it's a tough Licking Valley defense in the secondary. But they had an opportunity with Dawson there on that little seam route and just couldn't quite connect Mason Richards to Dawson on the timing there. We'll see what happens coming up here in the second half. That's going to wrap up your UIS Insurance and Investment Halftime Show here on WMVO Sports. We'll begin second half action in a moment.
Country Court Skilled Nursing and Rehabilitation Center lets you experience the heart of caring with skilled nursing and therapy for after surgery. We also provide outpatient therapy for those able to return home. Give us a call at 740-397-4125. Visit us at 1076 Coshocton Avenue, countrycourt.com, and find us on social media. Country Court is a Levering Management skilled nursing center.
Utica Feed and Hardware offers a wide range of services to our clients. With a grain elevator, you'll be loaded up and off on your way in no time. We have formulated feed mixes for livestock as well. If you're in need of plumbing, electrical, paints, lawn and garden supplies, we have you covered. Located in Utica at 138 Church Street, 740-892-3831. Utica Feed and Hardware, 740-892-3831.
And we want to mention tonight the Pizza Cottage player of the game will be announcing somewhere in the fourth quarter, depending on how close the game is at that point or at the end. Pizza Cottage in Mount Vernon, also home of the Monday Night Sports Talk Show, brought to you by Griffin Insurance. Every Monday night we have a couple of different teams. Last week we had TT Crouch from Mount Vernon golf team. I don't know if you're aware of TT, but of course former pro player. And he says he would help Tyler and I in our golf game, but I don't.
Yeah,
I don't know if he knows what he's getting into.
Yep, I would say the same. That's probably a little bit more than he wanted to bite off there. Yeah, I think he's actually married to a Freddie alum.
Oh, really? I didn't know
believe
that.
So. Yeah.
Okay. Here's the kickoff, second half action. Mount Vernon kicks it away to Licking Valley. It bounces off of the player, and it's going to bounce to about the 35, where Licking Valley will drop on it. That was number 24, Mason Nethers, who jumped on it. I'll tell you what, Mount Vernon has mastered this tough kickoff where they're going to beam it to your chest pad, and hopefully it bounces off. That's what their plan is.
Skip it off the turf.
And they have been successful doing it sometimes.
Yeah, we saw them. We saw the Hornets of Licking Heights last week, just having all kinds of trouble with that. One correction on the scores: it's Northmore 28, Cardington 22.
Okay, thank you for that. Evan Lohr out to the left side, along with Braden Barrows, who's had some pretty good catches tonight. One's in motion to overload the left side. Handoff. Going to be up the middle and still on his feet up to about the 43-yard line. That's going to be Donovan Galoni. Man, I thought he was down at the line of scrimmage, and then all of a sudden he pops out of there, and he's 3 more yards down the way.
I would say we're going to see a lot of him here in the second half.
Second and a pair here for the Licking Valley Panthers on WMBO Sports, 100.9 FM and 93.7 HD2. The shotgun pistol formation. Here's the snap and the handoff.
Reverse.
Galoni, it's reverse right side. It's going to be Keeley across the 50 room. 45, 40. Boy, he's impressive. Up to about the 36-yard line. You don't even know he's coming before you see him. He's already past you.
He's just a good change-up back. You got a dangerous combination. Galoni, the senior. Rogers, quarterback, can run the ball as well, and then you change it up with Keeley.
This is a big series, I feel, for Mount Vernon Yellow Jackets. They trail 21-7 on the Green Automotive Repair scoreboard. Trio of receivers, wide left, one right on the short side. Here's the snap. Quick throw on a screen to the left side. Behind the line of scrimmage, defense stringing it out. And about a 6 or 7 yard gain, and there's a penalty. Didn't think we were going to go very long without it.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what this one is, because it came from clear across from the backside of the play. Backside official ran clear across the field to throw that flag.
Holding called against the Panthers. That is a break for Mount Vernon here.
It certainly is.
And that'll put the ball back at the 44-yard line, still in Mount Vernon territory. Curtis Newland, Will Hartley with you tonight. Delaney Kerstetter, our producer, and John Wareham on the camera. First down and about 18. One left, two to the right side. Here's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Looking for the throw down the field. Has a man wide open right to the 10-5. Touchdown. He was left completely open. Quinn Hornfeck gets the touchdown from 44 yards.
Yeah, just a breakdown. Another flag. Breakdown in the secondary. I think there was confusion. It almost seemed like somebody might have been in man, and then the other guy was in zone. Huge breakdown. Hornfeck wide open. Rogers finds him. Big score to open up the second half.
And that's a problem right now for the Mount Vernon defense. You cannot allow someone to get behind you like that.
Well, that's just devastating to start this half with a big explosive play like that. Still don't know what the penalty is here.
We think it's coming. Against the Panthers, unsportsmanlike conduct. Is it after the play? Likely. And coach is out to talk it over with the official. 27-7, 10:59 to go here in quarter number 3. Green's Automotive Repair scoreboard. Valley leading it, trying to run away with it at this point. Long conversation with Boffman and the official. Official's trying to walk away. Let's see. So it'll be tacked on to the end, or on the kickoff. Is that what it's going to be then?
I believe so.
All right, we get set. Quinn Hornfeck will hold for the point after attempt. There's a jump, and Mount Vernon. I think we've got a rate of a penalty a play, I think, tonight, right?
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Just takes all the air out of what should be a fun game.
Yeah, it looks like they might go for 2 now. Rogers is coming up. I think they're going for 2 now.
So they'll bring out the squad and line things up. Ball 1.5 yards out. Kyle splits out to the right. Shotgun, Keeley, the fullback. Galone, tailback. Here's the snap to Galone, and he's in.
Galone.
2-point conversion is good. That'll make it 29-7. And just like that, Licking Valley takes a pretty controlling lead.
Yeah, if you're Licking Valley, that's exactly how you wanted to start the half. Mount Vernon's really in a hole now.
Yep, they got to come out with a solid drive here and put it in for a score, get their confidence level back up. We'll be back in a moment on WMVO.
Home has never meant more. It's not just a place. It's where life happens. Protect yours from the inside out with a home insurance policy from Frank & Muth Insurance. Are you ready to get frank about your insurance needs? Start a conversation with the experts at UIS Insurance and Investments and see if a homeowner's policy from Frank & Muth Insurance is right for you. Get started at UISprotect.com. That's UISprotect.com. UIS Insurance and Investments. Trusted advisors for all your insurance needs.
Hi, this is Jess Kirby from Starting Point Pregnancy and Family Resource Center. Starting Point is committed not only to life by supporting you in an unexpected pregnancy, but also providing free pregnancy tests, limited OB ultrasounds, STI and STD testing and treatment, and licensed counseling. We offer the Start Here program that is designed to answer your questions about pregnancy and parenting, and where you can earn points to shop in our client-exclusive Bump and Beyond boutique. All programs are completely free for everyone. No income restrictions or insurance required. Visit KnoxStartingPoint.com to find your starting point today.
Kickoff from Licking Valley. It's going to be long back to the 25-yard line and return to the 35. Now the 40 to the 45-yard line. Spin move out to the 50-yard line and up to the opposing 47. What a great return for the Mount Vernon Yellow Jackets.
Deems is on that one.
Yeah, Deems showing his speed. Did a little spin move at the end of that one. And this is great field position for Mount Vernon. Now they really got to take control here. And you're no doubt at this point counting on your senior leadership and everything to get a fire going in your team.
I really believe so. I think you really got to try and start keeping the ball in Richard's hands and see if he can have a little bit of success. Maybe get him in some sprint out, run pass option type of situations.
Here's the snap. Here he goes straight ahead. He's going to pick up a couple of yards. About 2.5, maybe 3. Mount Vernon second down and long.
He's shown that he's able to throw the football, and obviously he can hurt teams with his legs. Maybe give him some options where he's getting out on the perimeter and having the option to either run or pass.
1 interception tonight before the first half break. 3 left, 1 to the right. Here's the snap. Handoff up the middle on the run to the 40-yard line. That's going to be number 45, Luke Mullins with the carry, 6'1", 208 pounds. Now it'll be third down. Very critical in this game, third down.
Want to keep these chains moving.
Yeah, this is really big here on where you kind of stand in the game, whether you have the muster or not. Krager out to the left side. Full house backfield. Under center, Mason Richards. Here's the handoff. Mullins again. He went forward, but he came back. He would have had the first down. He's short. He absolutely would have had the first down, and then he kind of broke left and back.
That lateral
balance.
movement.
Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate.
They're not hesitating. They're going for it here.
No, they have to, don't they? Krager, left side. Full house backfield under center. Mullins, is in the backfield as well in this big pack. Here's the handoff. Mullins straight ahead. He's got it. Should be a first down here.
It's all going to depend on the mark. First down.
And no penalty. Imagine that.
No penalty, first down.
That was a big first down right there.
Great job by Mullins. They went right back to him. Same play.
Yep.
Ran that wedge.
So first down and 10 for Mount Vernon. Inside the 36-yard line of Licking Valley. They trail, though, a big margin, 29-7 on your Green Automotive Repair scoreboard here in the third quarter. Here's the snap. Richards going to keep it. Sprint draw, and he's going to get just a couple of yards. Valley doing a good job staying home at the right time.
They're definitely able to focus on Richards on those inside runs.
Second down and 8. Both teams come in tonight undefeated in their conference. This is a big one. 2 right, 1 left. Licking Valley with a big advantage right now. Mount Vernon scored first tonight. We got a timeout called Mount Vernon, I believe. Yep. And we'll step out as well. Back in a moment on WMVO.
Alumni Roofing is a full-service commercial roofing contractor providing commercial and industrial roofing solutions. Located in Lexington, Ohio, providing service to much of north central Ohio, including the greater metropolitan areas of Columbus, Cleveland, and Akron. Preventive maintenance program, roof health assessment, storm damage assessment, roof replacement, roof restoration, and more. Call 419-884-9715 and mention this ad to receive a free thermal scan and a full roof health assessment.
Back at Licking Valley on WMVO Sports. Tonight's game brought to you by Conway Danville Pharmacy, Ariel Corporation, and our condolences to Ariel Corporation, the loss of Karen Wright. Of course, a wonderful person and so giving to the community. Lost her life at the age, I think, of 71. So our condolences.
That's a big loss for the entire community.
It is. 3 to the right, 1 left. Here's the snap. Handoff up the middle and a jump over to the 30-yard line, and that's going to be handled by number 22, Ben Fitzpatrick, for the Mount Vernon Jackets. Some decent yardage there, but still third and about 4.
Pretty manageable situation here.
And we got a timeout.
We got a player injury. Licking Valley.
Oh, yes, I see. Holding his helmet over there. Hopefully he's going to be okay. He'll come off the field and play will resume. Third down from the Licking Valley 30-yard line. Mount Vernon talks it over in the huddle.
Ty Hupford for Licking Valley, one of the defensive linemen. Looks like he hurt his neck a little bit.
It's always scary. Three
Trainer
receivers to the
looking at
right. Kreger to the left side. Richards in the shotgun. Fitzpatrick beside him. Richards the run. Left side to the 25. Still on his feet. Stretches out to about the 21 and a flag. Kind of maybe looks like a hold area or a face mask. I don't know. We've seen several of those tonight.
Yeah. Unfortunate that this is a hold because the play was way past.
And it is.
Yeah, that's one of those. That's kind of a ticky-tack call there. Play was way past that offensive tackle that they called it on.
Yeah. That is going to hurt Mount Vernon. That'll bring the ball back.
Certainly is. That was a first down.
And a spot foul. I mean, that thing's coming back to the 40. So ball near the left hash mark. Third down and long. Mount Vernon must convert these in these situations right now, trailing, an undefeated team 29-7. You really got to make it happen.
That was a very unfortunate call. You got to have next play mentality. You can't worry about that play. Let's move on.
Busenberg, Dawson to another over to the right. Kreger out to the left. Here's the snap to Mason Richards. Richards throw left side. There's a penalty there. Yeah, that's a personal foul even, I would think, but that is a defensive interference foul. Kind of flagrant, in my opinion.
Yeah, Wolf just got picked up and thrown out of bounds.
So that's
we're attempting any play on the ball whatsoever.
Yeah, and if you're Valley and your coach, why are you doing this, guys? Come on.
That's the question, isn't it? Yeah, that was just kind of silly because it didn't even look really like that ball was catchable.
That gives Mount Vernon a first down at the 26.
It was so blatant, the official had to call it.
Yes. Got the attack of the moth in here. 3 to the right, 1 left. Here's the snap. Handoff up the middle, and it's going to be up to the 20-yard line.
Fitzpatrick again.
And another flag. Oh, my God. It's been a while since I've seen a game like this with the penalty flags. There's another one.
You can tell the kids on both teams are getting frustrated with all of these penalties.
Waiting for the call here. 2nd down and 4 for Mount Vernon. What do we got?
Looks like it's against Licking Valley. They're backing up. No?
Nope, it's against Mount Vernon. Somebody said maybe an offset penalty here. We'll see. Boy, it just seems like it takes forever.
They seem to have a conference after every one of these calls.
35-yard line now. This is really pathetic.
I think it's about the 3rd time they've been back at the 35-yard line.
I'm not even saying the calls are pathetic. It's just this type of a game with such a good game you're supposed to have, and just penalty after penalty. Whomever's fault it is.
Yeah, it definitely takes away from the flow.
Oh, man.
Of the game.
2 right, 2 to the left side, short. A lot of movement up front on the defense. Here's the snap. Richards takes the ball across the 30 to the 25. Still on his feet to the 20 to the sideline. He's going to score. Touchdown, Mount Vernon, and not a flag.
No flags. Touchdown. Great run.
Yeah, now there is. Yep, there comes the flag. We certainly knew that was going to happen, right?
We spoke too soon.
It was after the score. I'm assuming it was, some sort of a personal foul. And we'll see. Unreal. How many penalties tonight? Touchdown is good. And it's going to be against Mount Vernon. So they'll tack that on to the play at the end. So Height will attempt the point after. This was a big score for Mount Vernon. They needed this one. Here's the kick. It's up.
Blocked.
29-13 on your Green Automotive Repair scoreboard. All part of the Knox County Veteran Services Friday Night Lights on WMVO.
Thinking about going solar? Think MH3 Solar, right here in Fredericktown, Ohio. At MH3Solar.com, we bring you American-made solar panels backed by a powerful 25-year warranty, covering both performance and manufacturing defects. That's peace of mind you can count on for decades to come. Proudly made in the USA, MH3 Solar is helping Ohio families harness the sun, save money, and secure their energy future. Visit MH3Solar.com today. MH3 Solar, power you can trust, made in the USA.
Green Automotive Repair, where your car gets the royal treatment. This team is on a mission to deliver service so good, even your car will want to shake hands. They offer everything from routine checkups to major overhauls. So, whether your car is making a noise that sounds like it's auditioning for a comedy club or just needs a little TLC, roll on down to Green Automotive Repair.
This is Jimmy at Green Automotive Repair, 506 Harcourt Road, Mount Vernon, home of the satisfied customer.
All right, yet after another penalty, Mount Vernon will kick it away back at the 25-yard line after it was tacked on after the end of the touchdown. 29-13, Mount Vernon trailing. They're going to kick it off here on the Green Automotive Repair scoreboard. 6:52 to go, third quarter. No doubt this is going to be a hard kick to somebody. Here's the approach, the kick. It's hard, takes a bounce. And it's lost on there's a flag. Are you kidding me? To the 40. Now the return to the 50-yard line. And Licking Valley, there's a scrum. And what are they going to end up with? Maybe around the 46, 47-yard line. And we do have a flag on the side of the field.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is. Hopefully it's just sideline warning. It seemed to come out really late to be offsides against the Jackets. It was kind of in no man's land. Maybe it's just a sideline warning.
Yeah, at some point, some of these calls, and we don't talk about the officials much, but sometimes you got to let the kids play a little bit.
You got to let them play.
This is taking away from the game.
You just don't want to over-officiate.
1st and 10. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right side. And it goes for both sides of the field.
Totally.
Shotgun.
Totally.
Rogers, the snap. One step, throws, left side, has a man. It's caught to the 40-yard line, turns upfield. Big play after big play to the 34-yard line in the hands of Quinn Hornfeck. And that's really been a problem for Mount Vernon. They've not defended the big play.
I mean, especially in the flats, a little play-action pass. The Panthers have been able to hit guys in the flats. And those are short completions, but then they've been able to turn it into yards after catch.
So 1st and 10 for Licking Valley. Ball at the 33-yard line of Mount Vernon. 3 receivers to the right side, 1 to the short left. Pistol formation, quarterback snap, hands off. The big man up the middle, breaks to the right. And it's going to be Galoni who picks up about 4.5 yards there.
Mullins, a nice open field tackle.
Licking Valley seemingly has been able to move the ball at will most of this game.
They've been having success.
Mount Vernon got off to a hot start. They were able to move the ball, got that touchdown. We're first on the board. It's been all Valley since. 2 receivers to the right, 1 wide left. Although Mount Vernon was able to tackle and score just a minute ago. Galoni, right side, big hit. Charges for more yards up to the 20-yard line. That is a Valley first down.
Big hit delivered against Wolf. Wolf holds on, makes the play, but it's another first down.
Under 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter, 29-13. Mount Vernon needs a big defensive play here. Licking Valley is just chewing on the clock right now.
They certainly are. Again, that big offensive line having a lot of success. Now they're in an empty set here.
1 left, 2 wide right. One's
Jet
in
sweep.
motion. Here's the snap, jet sweep to the right side, turns upfield to the 20, 15, 10, spin move to about the 8-yard line, and that is going to be number 6,
Number
Brody 7, Braden Barrows. Number 6 is Brody Barrows, but Braden Barrows.
Mount Vernon got a player down. Doesn't look good.
1st and goal from the 8. And we'll be back in a moment on WMVO.
Master Dracula,
Blah, yes, Igor?
Is it too late to buy Halloween costumes at Goodwill?
No, Igor. Halloween shopping season is not over until the great pumpkin screams. And at Licking Knox Goodwill retail stores this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, all clothing with colorful tags is 50% off.
And at Goodwill, the prices are so low it's spooky.
Some exclusions may apply. See Licking Knox Goodwill retail stores for details.
Pizza Cottage in Mount Vernon is one of 11 pizza cottages in Ohio. They are among the nation's best performing pizzerias and ranked in Pizza Today. The finest ingredients is used daily. Treat your customers and employees like family and always give back to the community. Offering not only takeout but also dine-in and full bar. Book your group parties today. Find Pizza Cottage on Facebook or go to pizza-cottage.com to begin your journey of tastes.
Welcome back here to WMVO Sports. Mount Vernon player is up and moving, and that was Cash Ewers, number 40, for Mount Vernon. About set for action here. First and goal from the 8-yard line for Licking Valley. 2 in the backfield with the quarterback. Broken eye, 1 to the right. Here's the snap. Handoff going to be Keeley, and he gets smashed at the line of scrimmage. May have picked up a yard or two. He's going to be up to about the 5.
Nice play by the Jackets. A lot of guys there at the point of attack. Not much there for the Panthers.
So it'll be second and goal from the 6-yard line for Licking Valley. Mount Vernon desperately needing to stop this drive. Rogers quarterback, Kyle left. Here's the snap. Out to the right side, the run, upfield is Galoni, and to the 2, and we got a flag. Hold area.
Mount Vernon's clapping.
Valley's got a hold against them. So that'll move the ball back. Second down and goal from the 16-yard line. Curtis Newland, Will Hartley with you here tonight at Licking Valley on WMBO Sports, 100.9 FM, 93.7 HD2, WQIO HD2 Mount Vernon. Delaney Kerstetter, our producer tonight, and John Wareham on the camera. One wide right, 3 receivers to the left side, spread evenly. Galoni off the left hip of the quarterback, Rogers. Here's the snap, handoff, fake. Quarterback keeper, nope, he's going to roll out and timing route to the back of the end zone, and it ain't going to happen. They could not connect. Incomplete pass.
Incomplete. Good coverage by the Jackets there.
So a big needed stand here for the Jackets. If they could get a stop here, get the ball back, get another score, all of a sudden it's a different game.
So third down.
So third and goal from the 16-yard line. 3 receivers out to the left side. Evan Lohr, Braden Barrows, and one other. Kyle to the right. Here's the snap. Quarterback in trouble. He's going to go down, and he's at the 24-yard line. That's a big stand here for Mount Vernon, and it's going to be fourth down and goal from about the 23. What are you going to do here if you're Coach Boffman?
That was a great play there by the Mount Vernon front. They sniffed out the draw all over it. Big play. See if they can get off the field here.
So fourth down and goal from the 22. Licking Valley's going to go for it. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right side. Shotgun is Rogers. Galoni off his hip. Here's the snap. Rolling out left. Here comes the pressure. He's in trouble. He's got to get rid of it. Throws it towards the back of the end zone. It's caught for a touchdown.
Oh, unbelievable.
Lurking in the end zone near the back.
Good pressure, good rush. Rogers is just able to evade the rush, sets his feet. I mean, he does the one thing that quarterbacks aren't supposed to do, and that's throw late back across the middle. But he finds a guy wide open, touchdown, huge play.
That guy is Silas Kyle, just lurking across the back of the end zone, and what great patience by the quarterback, Rogers.
It certainly was. I mean, Mount Vernon had guys all over him. able to keep his head downfield, keeps his eyes downfield, finds that receiver, didn't panic.
Point after attempt here looks good.
That's a devastating play for
that is devastating
for Mount Vernon.
Exactly. They did a good job in that stand, had them pinned back, 4th and goal from the 22-yard line, and had the pressure on the quarterback just a hand away from a sack. And Rogers just made a great play to the back of the end zone, because that stop there could have changed the way this game plays out.
Yeah, totally.
This is going to be tough for Mount Vernon.
That could have been a 14-point swing right there.
So we'll take a break. 36-13. Valley on top on WMVO.
Listening to Friday Night Lights on WMVO, your home for high school football all season long. WMVO.
Your family, the car that you bought when you were 18, the house you turned into a home. UIS Insurance and Investments protects what you love and provides security when you need it most. As an independent insurance agency, UIS Insurance and Investments is able to design a custom policy that's unique to you and assures that all things you love are safe and sound. For more information, go to uisprotect.com. UIS Insurance and Investments, trusted advisors for all your insurance needs.
Levi Lewis will kick it off for Licking Valley on the Knox County Veteran Services Friday Night Lights. 36-13, his team leads. Mount Vernon's got their work cut out for him. Here's the return from the 15 now to the 20. 25-yard line to the 30. Got through that group and is up to the 40-yard line. Wow, that was close to a breakaway for Kreger. He had about maybe 2-3 guys to beat, and they surrounded and brought him down. But what a nice return.
Another nice return. No flags. See what the Jackets can do.
So this is a big drive, because you start asking yourself how many times realistically we expect to get the ball in possessions between now and the end of the game.
Right, because Licking Valley is going to start taking the air out of the ball, just start pounding it, running the ball behind their big offensive line if they get it back.
2 to the right, 2 to the left side in the shotgun, 1 off his left hip. Here's the snap, fakes to Hubbard, a flag to stop everything. So that'll be marched back for Mount Vernon. Tell you what, the amount of penalties has just deflated the press box even. Everybody is just like, wow. 1st and 10, penalty flag. That'll march it back. Now, why is this taking so long? Wait a minute, it's against Valley.
It's against Valley.
Did they set up wrong, or? I didn't see anybody moving. Did you? I don't know.
They have somebody lining up in the neutral zone, maybe.
Maybe. 1st and 5 now for Mount Vernon. Nonetheless, a break for the Mount Vernon Yellow Jackets. A pair left, pair right. Here's the snap, shotgun, handoff Hubbard. Hubbard behind the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to go. Maybe leans for a yard.
Not much there.
2nd and 4. Mount Vernon's got to find some way to move the ball down the field. Licking Valley has pretty well successfully taken Dawson out of the game.
Yeah, we just have not called Dawson's name tonight.
2nd and 4. Ball sitting the nose of it at the 45-yard line. Mount Vernon's side. 2 right, 2 left. Ball at the left hash. 4 down for the defense. Here comes a linebacker. Here's the snap. It got dropped for a second. Richards will handle it. Maybe the first down here. Did he get enough?
On the spot, I think he's good.
That would be a big first down for Mount Vernon. Time, though, is down to 2:38. 3rd quarter. Green's Automotive Repair scoreboard.
First down.
So they will move the chains.
1st and 10, Mount Vernon from their own 49-yard line.
Deem out to the right. Also Busenberg. 2 receivers short left. Takes the snap. Quarterback Richards straight up the middle of the field, and he's going to get hit. Ball is loose. I think he was down. We'll see what the call is. They're going to say it's Valley's ball at the 50-yard line.
Licking Valley ball.
Not so sure Richards wasn't down there.
Boy, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's
a big hit. Like you say, was he down or not? Doesn't matter now.
Nope.
Panther ball.
So ball nosed at the 50 for the Licking Valley Panthers, who so far is getting the job done. 2:15 remaining, third quarter, 36-13. Up by 23. Here's the snap. Spin move, Galone, and he's still on his feet driving. I'll tell you what, that kid never stops moving his legs.
He's really compact, 5'11", 190. Compact, quick feet, good lateral movement, and he's powerful as well. Powerful behind those pads.
4-yard gain for Galone. Second down and 6. Ball at the right hash mark. Mount Vernon needs a big play here. Try to turn the ball and get some of that, because what they're not going to get back is time. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the wide right.
Offsides.
Oh, yep. Guard jumped over there on the left side of Licking Valley. And that was a good penalty call there. You could see it from all the way up here. So it'll be second down and 11 after the penalty marched off. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right side. In the pistol, Rogers moves one of his players to the end of the line in the slot. Here's the snap, penalty. Why not?
This is just unbelievable how many flags are thrown tonight.
What is the call?
It's against Mount Vernon.
All right. Well, we'll march the ball back the other way.
So that was delay against the Jackets.
Yeah, against the defense. What would constitute the delay of a game?
I don't know if it goes back to the sound makers.
I see.
I
Gotcha.
don't know.
I know that was one of the things that the Valley fans were referencing, is that they were doing it on the other side. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right side. Pistol. Here's the snap. Rogers throws left, man wide open. Somebody lost their coverage. 30 to the 20. 10, 5, touchdown. And that is going to be by none other than Quinn Hornfeck. How many does Hornfeck have tonight?
Another big play.
That was Mount Vernon got confused on their coverage there, I think.
It's a crossing route. Found him in full stride. He's able to weave himself through the secondary. Get the big score, 43 yards.
So first, they're going to adjust the clock by 7 seconds. So they're going to go for the point after. They're trying to make the adjustments that were asked for. Tonight's game brought to you by Mount Vernon Nazarene University, Spearman Financial Services by Pizza Cottage, Alumni Roofing, Danbury Senior Living, and Knox County Veteran Services, veterans serving veterans. I want to thank all of our sponsors for making our broadcast possible here, including this one tonight, where the score now is 36-13. Knox County Veteran Services Friday Night Lights, 42-13, correction.
You ask how many scores Hornfleck's got. He's got 2, and they're both 43-yard passes.
Wow, and he's had some
43-yard receptions.
He's certainly had some other big plays tonight as
big
well.
Big plays in the passing game as well. Still working on trying to fix the clock here.
Yep. It will go to a running clock if they score this point after. Here's the snap, placement, kick is up. Looks good from here. And it is. 43-13 on WMVO Sports. They're going to reset the clock, and we'll be back in a moment on WMVO.
Hi, this is Jess Kirby from Starting Point Pregnancy and Family Resource Center. Starting Point is committed not only to life by supporting you in an unexpected pregnancy, but also providing free pregnancy tests, limited OB ultrasounds, STI and STD testing and treatment, and licensed counseling. We offer the Start Here program that is designed to answer your questions about pregnancy and parenting, and where you can earn points to shop in our client-exclusive Bump and Beyond boutique. All programs are completely free for everyone, no income restrictions or insurance required. Visit knoxstartingpoint.com to find your starting point today.
What do you love most about the cooler weather? Snuggling under a warm blanket? Holidays with family? What about the flu? Not so much. Getting your flu shot at Conway's Danville Health Mart Pharmacy is the first line of defense in protecting you, your family, and the community. Get your flu shot today. Visit Conway's Danville Health Mart Pharmacy, your community Health Mart pharmacy at 14 East Main Street, Danville. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
43-13, Mount Vernon trailing Licking Valley. The Yellow Jackets will get the ball. Deem is back to return it. He's had some nice returns here so far. I'll see if he can get a hold of one here. Grayson Deem, as we await the kickoff by Levi Lewis from Licking Valley. Here's the kick. High and into the hands of Deem. Up to the 20-yard line, 25-30. Breaks left towards the sideline to the 35 and knocked out of bounds. And that ball will be started at about the 37 for the Mount Vernon Yellow Jackets.
So now we're going to have a running clock situation.
Is this when you get into a running clock situation like this, if you're Coach Weber and you're in this score, this is a big game, obviously. What are you trying to do at this moment? Because you're dealing with a lot of things, your team, your mental state.
Things aren't going your way right now. I mean, you just got to have next play mentality, and the biggest thing is you want to go down there and score. The sooner the better, because the only chance you have of making a comeback is to get that clock stopped, and the only way you can do that is go down and get a score. So one play at a time, go down, try and get a score. There's Dawson.
Snap to Dawson on the pass, and it's caught. A little slant out there to the 45-yard line, short of a first down by a couple. So that's a good first start right there. Mount Vernon into the huddle quickly. Second down and a pair. They trail 43-13, running clock. 47 seconds remaining here in the third quarter on the Greens Automotive Repair scoreboard.
Mount Vernon broke their tendencies a little bit there. Came out in the first down and threw a pass.
3 left, 2 right, including Kreger. Here's the snap. Richards, couple of step drop. He's in trouble in the pocket. It's got to run. Gets the first down up to the 50-yard line. And he's going to pick up about 4 or 5 here by the time it's done. That's the nice thing about having a quarterback like Richards. If the play blows apart, you got nobody to pass to.
Very mobile. We've seen the same thing with Rogers from Licking Valley. Just can keep plays alive, make plays with his legs.
1st and 10. 2 receivers to the right, 2 left. Make it 3. Look for a throw here. Mason Richards and a timeout. We got a call into the third quarter. All right, 43-13 running clock. 1 final quarter remaining in a moment on WMBO.
Country Court Skilled Nursing and Rehabilitation Center lets you experience the heart of caring with skilled nursing and therapy for after surgery. We also provide outpatient therapy for those able to return home. Give us a call at 740-397-4125. Visit us at 1076 Coshocton Avenue, countrycourt.com, and find us on social media. Country Court is a Levering Management skilled nursing center.
From homes to high-rises, Citywide Solutions, Sterling Protective Services has you covered. We design custom security systems for your unique property, install HD video surveillance with remote viewing, and provide gate automation, smart keypads, card readers, and mobile access for total control. Plus, our fire alarm systems deliver fast, reliable detection when seconds count. Your security, smarter, safer, stronger. Call Citywide Solutions, Sterling Protective Services today for 24/7 peace of mind.
Welcome back to WMBO Sports at Licking Valley. Into a running clock now, 43-13. The spread is 30. Mount Vernon's got to do something fast here. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right side. Kind of have to go on all stops here because you got to, like you said, you got to stop the play clock, and that's by scoring. Or the game clock. Here's the throw out to the right side. Deem, it's going to be picked off. And that's going to take most of the steam out of this game right there. Valley still running up to about the 49 or 50. He's still going. Still on his feet to the 35. As officials say the play is over. Well, that was bizarre. And this one certainly.
Merlot on the play there. That's the second big play he's had on defense. Got that nice deflection earlier there. He gets a pick. Nice return.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for Licking Valley. Kind of getting elementary now. Mount Vernon just running out of opportunities.
I think we're going to see a lot of Galone here.
Well, you know, they've had, let's see, they had a fumble at the 50-yard line. They had an interception. And then am I missing another turnover? But those two major turnovers and then not able to convert on the end of the field they needed to. Just run out. You know, they had the opportunities, wasn't able to convert on them.
They had opportunities to keep it close and just haven't been able to do that.
Yeah, that's really the story of it. 2nd down and 8 after a 2-yard run by Valley here.
But they're learning from this experience. You know, this is probably the biggest game in Mount Vernon football recent history.
Yeah.
A team that just has not had very much success, and you got to go back to the 90s before you see them in the playoffs. And here they are in a big game, big meaningful game, league implications, playoff implications. Not going to go their way, but hopefully they'll learn from this experience.
Playing teams like this, though, just makes you better, right? Here's
Definitely.
the snap and the run. Left side, maybe a yard on the carry. That's going to be by Galone. Mullins on the tackle, at least one of the tacklers.
It'll be interesting to see. I mean, Mount Vernon is really going to have to win next week to get themselves in the playoffs, because it's going to be interesting to see. They're going to be in a tough spot, in a must-win situation next week, I would say.
3rd and 7, Mount Vernon on the defense here. Running clock, Licking Valley in control, 10:04 remaining in the game, 43-13. Drop, step, shot, his pass is good, caught out across the 34-yard line.
Oh, that was Kyle.
Yeah, Silas Kyle, 6'1", 170-pound senior. He had that touchdown catch a little while ago.
Yeah.
Into the background while his quarterback Rogers was being chased down. Thought Mount Vernon was going to get a big break. That would have been a big stop.
That would have been a huge stop. That really was the ball game.
I agree.
If Mount Vernon had any chance of coming back, it was they had to make a stand there. That was a big play both by Rogers and Kyle.
So it'll be 1st and 10. 2 receivers out to the left, 1 to the right side. In the shotgun with the back behind him is the quarterback Rogers. Here's the snap and the handoff. Keeley, left side, gets through to the 20-yard line. A flag, 10-5, touchdown. And a flag's going to probably bring it back.
Guys in the press box saying holding, but it might be face mask. We shall see. Yeah.
So maybe a face mask then indeed.
Yep. I think they grabbed his face mask going through. When he broke into the open field, you could see his head tilt like it had got tugged. That's what it is.
Touchdown, Licking Valley.
That's Keeley again.
Yeah. Boy, I tell you what, he's slippery, wasn't he?
He's got only just a sophomore.
Unreal. Big kid. I mean, if he grows any more. So they'll attempt the point after. The game's kind of getting out of hand here, 49-13. 8:25 remaining, running clock. McLean with the point after attempt. It's up.
It's good. It's good.
Did they not? No one made a motion. The officials just looked down the field. Is it good or not? I've never seen anything like it. Everybody's looking around in the press box. What's the call? So it's going to be 50-13. It did look good from here. And we'll be back after this. Mount Vernon trails with the ball next on WMVO.
There's something magical about fall at Velvet's Ye Old Mill. Crisp air, changing leaves, and the sweet taste of our delicious ice cream. But don't wait. The season wraps up at the end of October, and so do our scoops. High school athletes, wear your team jersey and score 50% off a single dip scoop in a sugar or cake cone or bowl. Come make one more memory before the season ends. Velvet's Ye Old Mill, where every scoop is a tradition worth savoring.
You're listening to Friday Night Lights on WMVO, your home for high school football all season long. WMVO.
And welcome back here to Licking Valley, 50-13. Mount Vernon will get the ball back here, but just a matter of time. Mount Vernon faithful staying put pretty good on the other side of the field. What we were expecting to be probably a little tighter game. Didn't pan out for Mount Vernon. Here's the kickoff back to the 10-yard. The ball is loose on the ground, and it's picked back up. Deem kind of lost sight of it. It bounced off of him, and he couldn't find it in the lights or something. Where's the ball? Picked it up, but the return, as you can imagine, not too good there. He's had a lot of great returns tonight.
Yeah, not much going right for the Jackets right now.
Hard position to be in here. The clock is running, 7:28. Well, yeah, there it goes. So the Yellow Jackets, 1st and 10. We have a timeout? Yes, we do. We'll be back after this on WMVO.
UIS Insurance and Investments protects what you love and provides security when you need it the most. They're a full-service, independent insurance agency with a hometown attitude dedicated to providing the best coverage and service possible. UIS Insurance and Investments supports area schools and communities with local offices in Northwest and Central Ohio and Southeast Michigan. For more information, go to uisprotect.com. That's uisprotect.com. UIS Insurance and Investments, trusted advisors for all your insurance needs.
Hi, this is Jess Kirby from Starting Point Pregnancy and Family Resource Center. Starting Point is committed not only to life by supporting you in an unexpected pregnancy, but also providing free pregnancy tests, limited OB ultrasounds, STI and STD testing and treatment, and licensed counseling. We offer the Start Here program that is designed to answer your questions about pregnancy and parenting, and where you can earn points to shop in our client-exclusive Bump and Beyond boutique. All programs are completely free for everyone, no income restrictions or insurance required. Visit knoxstartingpoint.com to find your starting point today.
Pass to Landon Dawson for Mount Vernon, nearly picked off at the 19-yard line. Mount Vernon faces 2nd and 10 here. 50-13. What a 5-game run, though, for Mount Vernon. Wanted to come in here tonight, 3-0. Still, I'll tell you what, a lot to be proud of in the conference. You know, coming in tonight 3-0 against 3-0 Licking Valley.
Definitely headed in the right direction. And as I said, big, meaningful game next week. I mean, they got to beat, probably going to be in a situation where they got to beat the Blue Aces to get into the playoffs.
Richards out to the sideline, trying to get out of trouble, throws the ball away.
Incomplete.
Yeah, the playoffs really is
Jackets
the next big thing, right?
Ranked in Region 7. They were 9th going into tonight. So we'll see how far they drop. But that'll be a really important game for them next week.
And I can't remember who they have next week.
If you look at this Licking Valley team, now this is a team that could make a deep run in the playoffs.
Yeah.
This is a well-rounded, big athletic,
and it's a team that's done it so many times. Like they
know
experience how to do it. We'll go over that in a minute a little bit. 3 left, 2 to the right side for Mount Vernon in the spread offense. Mason Richards drops back, looking for a throw. Long bomb down the middle of the lane. Oh, it was lined up, and Grayson Deem got pinched between 2 defenders. Nice ball thrown. Now he's on the ground, and we hope everything's okay. They're going to attend to him very quickly. You know, we were talking about Licking Valley there for a minute ago, and I had the opportunity to call a couple of state championship games that they were in. But, you know, you look at their playoff history, overall appearances, 1988, 90, 95, 96, 2000, 01, 02, 03, 05, 07, 08, 10, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19. And those are in the days when you didn't have 16 teams in the playoffs,
no doubt,
right?
yeah.
2020, 21, 22, 23, and 24. And then regional champs in 1990, 2000, 01, 03, 07, 08, 18, and 19. And state runner-ups in 01, 07, and 19.
3 state runner-ups. Never bought the trophy back here. Been really close.
That's something that certainly would cap Randy Boffman's career off. I mean,
and as you say, I mean, you go back to the 80s, you're looking at
4?
Just only 4 teams going to the playoffs from each region at that time. So
somebody'd have to correct me. Did Randy start in 82?
Say that again, Curtis.
Here's the snap. The ball is loose back near the end zone.
We'll get out.
Mount Vernon's trying to get out of it with Dawson. It barely does at the 2.
Just not much going right now.
No.
Just things are just falling apart here for the Jackets. Feel for them. Stage was a little bit too big for them tonight.
Yeah. 50-13, 5 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. And Valley takes over in dangerous ground, 1st and goal.
They've cleared the bench. They're bringing in the young guys.
Yep, from the 3. Yeah, somebody asked me, Randy Boffman, was it 1982? Does anybody know in here? 82 for Boffman starting? 1982 for Randy Boffman to start coaching? Here? Season of 82, class of 83.
1982, wow.
Are you surprised I knew that? 2 left, 2 to the right side. Licking Valley in a pistol formation.
It's a beautiful campus, too. Just a beautiful facility.
Oh, man. And the
nice surroundings.
How you overlook the valley here and the hills in the background. Fantastic. Here's the shotgun, the pass, and the handoff. And Mount Vernon all over that. No gain on the play. The new quarterback in is going to be Xander Boffman, number 22 for Licking Valley. Just a matter of time here tonight before this one's over, and a running clock, 50-13 with 4:15 remaining in the football game. And as Coach Hartley said, a lot of youngsters in here. Bear with us on the names. Two receivers to the left, one wide to the right. And Valley has had a great season this year. A lot of big margin scores. Here's the snap, handoff left side, and a carry inside of the 5-yard line. Maybe a gain of 2 to about the 4-yard line. 3rd and goal. Play clock at 33 seconds. Game clock 3:37. Tonight's game brought to you by Pizza Cottage, Alumni Roofing, Danbury Senior Living, Knox County Veteran Services, Mr. Water Heater Guy, Utica Feed and Hardware, and Velvet Ice Cream. You better get there before they close here at the end of the month. That means you too, Coach.
Coming up.
Yeah, go get your triple-decker ice cream cone. 1 receiver to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Here's the snap and the handoff. Right side, and Mount Vernon stuffs the play. 4th down and goal for Licking Valley. Ball back at the 6-yard line. Ohio State in action tomorrow against Wisconsin.
See if they can keep it rolling.
Yeah. Luke Fickle, coach of the Badgers. A little off this season. I guess he's facing some pressure.
We'll see. I mean, we've already seen Coach Franklin of Penn State let go.
I remember I went to that Wisconsin game when he coached against them. Wisconsin was, I want to say, 6th in the country, and Luke Fickle had taken over, and it was a night game. What a great game, and they ended up Ohio State winning. Here's the throw into the end zone. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
And a flag.
And another flag.
Of course, celebration.
Yeah.
I mean,
only fitting.
Yeah, why not? Probably just leave them on the ground. Wouldn't have to pick them up. So, Licking Valley with another score here. No, talking about Luke Fickle in that game, I was there. It was a night game. And some big-time throws, and Ohio State not favored in that game, ended up coming back and winning it.
Yeah, that was a rough year. If I recall, that's when Coach Tressel stepped down late.
Yep. Fickle came in, and it was kind of one of those things. The Buckeyes just needed a win like that, and it happened. Personal foul. Did he say offsetting?
Offsetting personal fouls.
.121, the clock continues to run, 56-13. Taking a lot of time here, 19 seconds on the play clock. Licking Valley, 4th down. Here's the snap. And he gets in. That was Boffman with a 2-point conversion. He just come into the game. Xander Boffman, a sophomore, 5'10", 150 pounds. 58.7 seconds to go in this game. We'll be back in a moment on WMVO.
At the Living Center in Mount Vernon, we provide active, carefree, and secure senior living. Our on-site restaurant and salon mean no more battling Mother Nature to enjoy a meal and feel and look good. Give us a call at 740-397-3897. Visit us at thelivingcenter.net or at 201 North Main Street in Mount Vernon and find us on social media. The Living Center is a Levering Management senior apartment community.
Faster than a cold shower, stronger than rusty pipes, able to save families in a single call. It's Mr. Water Heater Guy, your plumbing superhero. Brand new water heaters installed with tank, or go tankless with Renai system at superhero pricing. Plus general plumbing work, parts and labor out the door. Incredible pricing, incredible service. Call 740-324-9912. Mr. Water Heater Guy. Up, and hot water heater problems away.
Welcome back here on WMVO. Lincoln Valley leading Mount Vernon by a score of 58-13, and let's name the Pizza Cottage player of the game.
We're going to go with Quinn Hornfeck, wide receiver. Lincoln Valley Panthers had really big plays in the passing game. He had those two big 43-yard touchdown plays, one where he was wide open, got in behind Mount Vernon coverage, made the catch for a touchdown. The other one, a short pass across the middle. Got into space, showed that speed and athleticism, took it to the house. Quinn Horfleck, your player of the game.
All right, congratulations to Quinn. He'll get a free pizza from Pizza Cottage of Mount Vernon as we await the kickoff here in the final minute and, final 44 seconds in the football game. And here we go, maybe. Going to let the play clock run down on the kickoff. Here we go. And the approach kickoff up to about the 24-yard line. It's going to bounce out of bounds, and number 11, Bryce Hollenbach for Mount Vernon, will watch it go out. And so that's where Mount Vernon will have it. 24.7 seconds. It only stops for the change of possession in this case. And I wonder if we can get the last play off without a penalty. Anybody think? What are the odds? 1st and 10, Mount Vernon. Ball is at the right hash mark. And two receivers to the left, two to the right. Clock is running now. And this is going to wrap it up here. Here's the handoff, run right side, and a hit. That's going to be the end of the game. Final 6 seconds will run off here. And 58-13 is the final score. 58-13. And it's time for your starting point of Mount Vernon postgame show on WMVO Sports. Coach, let's take a look at the scoring.
Well, Mount Vernon got off to a really nice start. Had a really good drive, very balanced drive, passing and running the football. Richards hit Deems on an 18-yard pass. That was with 7:54 mark in the first quarter. So great start for the Jackets. Licking Valley, however, comes right back. Rogers scrambled around, had a 34-yard run. That was with 6:17 left, or in the 6:17 mark of the first quarter. PAT was good. Moving into the second quarter, Licking Valley had 2 touchdowns. Galonley had one of 14 yards, and Keeley came back with one of 21 yards. That took us to half. PATs were both good. That took us to halftime score, 21-7. In the second half, all Licking Valley. We start off with a big pass. Horfleck from Rogers. That was that 43-yard reception where he got in behind the Mount Vernon secondary. That was at the 10:59 mark of the third quarter. PAT was good. Mount Vernon did come back. Richards had a nice 34-yard run. That was at 6:52. PAT wasn't good. The score at that point was 29-13. Jackets were still hanging around. But then Licking Valley, Rogers to Kyle. That was that huge back-breaking fourth down play. That was a 22-yard pass play where he hit Kyle in the back of the end zone on the backside. PAT was good. Came back. Horfleck again. Caught that pass across the middle, took it to the house, another 43-yard one. That was with 1:33 left in the third quarter. PATs are good. Score at the end of 3 is 43-13. In the fourth quarter, Keeley again had a nice 35-yard run.